What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up? What's up? What's up? Made it just in time.
Oh,
It was so hot. I laid back down on my bed and I passed out for a minute. Took a little nap.
just too hot in LA. It's too damn hot. It is really hot.
Was really good. Damn, dude, that new Alcor Farm Prince wax. I added a little bit more liquidity this morning on my own wallet, and it's over 2,000% APR in the actual pool, and then the farm itself, like the rewards are pretty fucking solid too. I think I make like 30 wax a day for my farm there. What a random
What's the shit?
king. It's definitely better than just staking the wax. Plus, it's gonna be nice when we check in on our wallet on Tuesday, since we were already in that pool, and so we should be in the farm as well. Although, I will say, if you already have liquidity in the wax USDT pool and you haven't, like before you had it in there before the farm went live, you do need to stake it to the farm. If you add liquidity after the farm was live, it will automatically stake it for you. So, yeah, if you're already in the pool but you're not yet staked to the pool, you can go to the farm tab and then there will be an option to stake your liquidity. So
Got Wapaka, Wax Paka in the chat.
what's up? What's
Random
back?
King.
I traded some of my TLM into wax this morning. I used wax on edge, and the route was using every one of the swaps. Some of it went through DeFi Box, some of it went through Taco, some of it went to Alcor, and it split it between like 8 different pools. It was a pretty decent amount of TLM, but man, that tool fucks, dude. I'm so stoked. It's also much faster now, by the way. Whatever you did with your server side stuff absolutely is working here in the US.
What's going on, Winnie Frederick?
Totally,
Hello,
man.
hello. Hello, hello. Don't know why you
Welcome,
say
welcome,
goodbye.
welcome.
I say hello. Oh, oh, no. I haven't listened to that Beatles song in a long time. That's not one of my favorite Beatles songs, to be honest, though. Hello. Hello, goodbye. Is that the name of the fucking song?
Oh, yeah, that's the name, yeah. You say goodbye, and I say
You say
hello.
yes, I say no. You say hi, I say no. Wow, now. I remember that from like it was in like a Target commercial that remixed it, and it's like, oh, this sounds real cheesy.
Wupaka's like, I did nothing. Well, it's faster for me today than it was when I was showing it off on Tuesday, so keep doing nothing, I guess. Well done.
I got myself a Black Cherry Waterloo. Please sponsor us, Waterloo, so you can
Yeah,
help pay for my fucking sparkling water addiction that I've recently acquired.
I feel like I would, if I was drinking the sparkling waters, I'd probably drink like 10 of those a day easily.
I think I drink
Uh,
like six to eight.
I used to when I used to work at Fuse, the break room. They had like the fridge was stocked with. It wasn't Waterloo. It was Lacroix, but they had like a bunch of flavors of Lacroix, and I would work I would work my way through the Lacroix rainbow of flavors multiple times a day.
I don't know if it's a hot
Like,
take, but I think Waterloo kicks the shit out of Lacroix. I'll put that on the record. Waterloo,
oh
please
my god.
sponsor us. But no, actually, I do think it's much better. Like Lacroix is okay. Lacroix always to me tasted like it was like fucking like unflavored soda. Like I don't know, they like fucking accidentally dropped a little bit of flavoring into water, but it's always real subtle. I feel like the Waterloo has a more like uh,
Oh yeah.
distinct flavor.
I looked into like what the fuck it means, because like when you look at the ingredients on there, it usually will say like essence of and then whatever the flavor is
This one
as
just
like the
says
flavoring.
purified carbonated water and natural flavors are the only two
Natural
ingredients.
flavors, okay. Well, like for example, like the one I had that was like a tangerine flavor, right? It said like essence of tangerine. I had to look up what the hell that was, and it was kind of weird to find. And then I actually found like they had like a spokesperson for like one of these flavored drinks come in to like pitch their flavored drinks to the studio I was working at,
What's
and then
up?
I got my answer from them. I was like, "What is it? What does that mean? Essence of?" And it was so funny. Like they explained to me how it works, and it's like, "Oh, all it is like they buy like the rind or like the peels from like factories that use the fruits that the like flavors are based off of. So for the tangerine, it would be like it's a bunch of tangerine peels, and they take all of the peels, they boil them in water." And then the steam that comes off of the water is distilled. That becomes the essence. That's the flavoring they use for it.
I've
So
done
it's
that
literally
before. I did that in
right.
high school. I made my own perfume slash deodorant. I took lavender, steamed it, and then you take the essence, the droppings, and you mix that with like high proof liquor, and that turns into how you make fucking cologne.
Oh, yeah. I guess they just mix it with carbonated water, and there you go, Waterloo.
Honestly, that's pretty cool. Maybe I can try making my own fucking flavored water.
Flavors, yeah, dude. It's pretty fun.
I also think
Let's see.
Waterloo just has better flavors than LaCroix. I don't know. LaCroix has a lot of fucking flavors, but I'm a Waterloo boy right now. Team Waterloo. The fucking orange vanilla one's so good. It just tastes like a fucking creamsicle. Sparkly
Uh,
creamsicle. I'm into it. I also really like
water.
the my second favorite right now is probably the blackberry lemonade. It's got like a bit of fruit, but then also a bit of citrus with the lemonade. It's real nice.
It's Waterloois.
Yeah, I'm Water Lewis. Please sponsor me. I'm trying to kick away my Puffco Peak sponsor. Puffco, you're out. Waterloo, you're in. Our DMs are open. Hit us up.
Coming back around, baby.
I still think it'd be
Let's
dope
see.
to be sponsored by Puffco, but I don't know if they've ever sponsored anybody for anything. I don't think they do that. I know Liquid Death sponsors like tons of comedy podcasts and stuff. Liquid Death, overrated in my opinion. It's like $14 for 6 cans, and I was just like, that's too expensive. I feel like Liquid Death is like hardly carbonated. Like it tasted like
Yeah,
flat. It tasted like
yeah.
flat drink. I was like, what is this? Like it's not sparkling.
I kind of agree with that. Honestly, Liquid Death is like a little overpriced. I think they get a little. They get like a lot of their business from like being featured on all these like shows and podcasts and
That's why I got
the
it. I was like, Bert Kreischer drinks this. I want to try it. And I was like, mid.
mid. Yeah,
Fuck you, Bert Kreischer. Making me buy
I've had
shit I don't want to buy.
I kind of like it because when you're at the bar and like if you're drinking with friends and you're not trying to like drink, it definitely looks like a drink. So like you get yourself a Liquid Death and you can sip on some water out of a can for a while. But
I do think the
I don't,
cans look really cool too.
the
Like the
cans look
artwork is
really cool.
actually
Yeah,
sick. The artwork on the box also. It's not even really my style of artwork, but it's definitely like leagues above what you're getting on a Waterloo box, which is just like their logo.
that's fair. Although honestly, like when I'm drinking at a bar, like I don't mind if they just have like a little water station with like Dixie cups of water. I'm fine. Like I don't need it to look cool. Like I know I'm cool. I don't need to look cool to know I'm cool. But yeah,
I
that's.
just got mesmerized by that person washing a horse. That video
Oh, I know.
rocked.
I saw that for a second too. I was like, "What is that?
I
Are they
want to see
washing
more
it
of
or
that.
shaving it?"
That was washing.
Like,
It was just dirty, so they're using like a
yeah.
hose and getting the dirt off.
Oh, that's what the people want, man.
I was trying to find a video last night and I couldn't find it of a.
Kitty,
We
what's
were
going
watching
on,
those like.
Kitty?
Oh, what's going on, Katie? We just mailed you some stickers.
Yeah,
I don't know how long it takes to get from California to down under, but they're on their way.
yeah. I'm pretty sure you got a shine one in there coming too.
Shine, shine, shine. Yes, we were watching some. As Max frequently does, we were watching some fail compilations last night,
Oh yeah,
and then I was trying to find the original source because I could play it on our stream, and sometimes it's very hard to like I didn't know what to Google. It was a guy jumping in a puddle and splashing people, and when I typed that in, I did not find the video I was looking for.
there's just so much of that going on.
I did find another ridiculous guy jumping in a puddle video, which I will show today. I was like, okay, this is fucking
Yeah,
crazier than the one.
I
There's just, I
added
don't know, there's a
for
bunch of
off
people
the
walking
rails.
in a busy street, like all these people with like raincoats and stuff, and then some guy just like jumps and like stomps in a giant puddle, like surrounded by people just walking on like a busy street. They're like, "What the fuck, man?" But like, I don't know, that shit made me laugh. So if
Oh
anybody finds that
yeah,
video, let me know. I'm not gonna go rewatch the like hours of fail compilations we
I found
went through last
I
time.
found the one that I was talking about the Uber driver one. I shared
Yeah, I
that
saw
in
you
the off the
posted that
rails.
in. I didn't watch it,
I
but I saw
had
you posted.
it's fun. It's a classic old school nonsense video. Let's see. Oh, I think we also got some new stuff in the giveaway wallet from Novo Pangeo. I could show off.
Oh yeah,
They hooked us up with a
I
few
can show
packs
it.
of the sketch packs. I can rip one. I have a few in my own wallet. I got a couple. I want to get some more creator credits for them. It's
I
basically to
like
like
this.
boost your
We
creator
also got
credits.
some new. We got some new corgi, Satoshi Naka corgi. I like that name.
That's pretty great.
It says
That's
Schwax
awesome.
Associates. Yeah. Okay. This is a pretty sick one.
That's dope. Okay, I gotta add that. I don't have that corgi yet. I have almost every other corgi so far, so I've been keeping my
What are the
corgi
hero sketch
collection up to
packs?
date. I can actually I have a couple in my wallet I can open and show off what they open for, but they basically will open for like artwork stuff you can use to get yourself more creator credits.
Okay.
And Yokreet hooked us up with a discount code for anyone who wants to actually scoop some of those packs themselves. If you like, you can use. I will paste it here. The discount code is Neon Sketch 50, and I believe it's for 50% off,
That's
which is
dope.
really cool. But we also have something to give away, so stick around for a minute, and we'll give you a chance to win a few a second. But I'll open one
Hello,
of mine, and you
Fenris.
can. I'll open one of mine, and you can see what is actually inside it.
I think StreamYard's got a logo update because this thing automatically posts. I don't remember it being like rainbow before.
Oh yeah.
What up? What up? StreamYard PFP update.
Let's go.
So yeah, we got some of those to give away. I got a Grubfish open, so maybe the first thing we'll give away is one of these hero sketch packs. But I also want to give away one of these Satoshi Naka corgis. They're pretty.
Yeah, hell yeah, the Satoshis. I need one of those. Hold on,
Exclamation point neon if you want to join this giveaway.
Here, let me share my screen and I'll open one of these packs just to show what it looks like. Because I got myself a couple in my own wallet, and I can open one here on stream, and we can see what you're in for potentially winning. Might be worth your while. It might be a contender. Oh wait, it looks like I got airdropped a Freddy Funko too. A bonus Funko in my wallet. Let's go.
Might be from holding. They do that if you hold like specific cards, or maybe it's sets. I don't know if it's a set or a card, but they seem to just like randomly select the. Like if you're holding this one, then we'll drop you one. But
it's from the bonus Funkos collection, so it's not super clear immediately what the thing I was holding is. But he's like a. I guess I'm gonna share my screen anyway, so I might as well show you what I got here.
It's a specific card. That's what I thought. Like if you're holding like the Robin card from the Dark Knight set, and the like, or maybe the Batman card, they drop you Robin. But
here's the one I got. I just woke up to. He's like a park ranger. Freddy Funko Park Ranger.
Is that from Cocaine Bear?
All right.
That movie is pretty fun. I don't know. It's like I watched it as like it's pretty much exactly what you'd expect. Like it's not a good movie, but like it's an over the top like. It's hard to even call that a horror movie. Like Cocaine Bear was really not even close to scary.
No, it's like a fun kind of maybe like a thriller movie if you want to call it that.
I feel like it's an intentional comedy though. Like it was like Snakes on a Plane, whereas like Snakes on a Plane was not taking itself seriously. Like it was not meant to be. I mean, it was meant to be like an action film, but like they knew it was a fucking ridiculous, over the top bad movie, which they kind of just leaned into. And I feel like Cocaine Bear did the same thing, where they're like, we know.
I got a shout out.
Absurd.
I got to shout out the loop on this waterfall. It's pretty fucking seamless. That's pretty cool. It's a very short clip for having a seamless waterfall like sim loop. That's pretty cool. Well done. I don't see where it's looping, so yeah, let's see. It's an 8-second clip. Yeah. Pretty good waterfall animation. Well done. Maybe it's looping when he's like in front of it and there is a stutter in it, but I don't see it. So
I think the actual waterfall loop is just super short. Like
Yeah,
It's like
8 seconds is a short time to do a like waterfall simulation that also loops flawlessly. Like if it's a particle system, that's pretty well done. Also, it looks good, so double the wins. Oh, and nice. The card back is the crazy one here. Let's see. Where did I get this from?
oh, we just submitted to
Oh yeah, this is totally just
we'll
minted into
be
my
a
wallet.
part of the Birmingham Comic Con. We won't actually be there, but
I'm excited for those.
Drawing Company. How do I not know the name of it?
Drawn Company, yeah,
Drawn
like
Company.
hand
It's
drawn.
like is it drawing or drawn? But Drawn Company, the guy who makes like the Karens and stuff, which I have a couple Karen PFPs.
I have a few of those too. Yeah.
He's doing like a collectible set on wax of physical cards from different creators on wax. If you go visit his booth at the Birmingham Comic Con, which is in the UK. I've never even been to the UK. I was like, oh, I'll be there, but I've never been there. But it's pretty cool. So if you happen to be attending, look out for a Neon Space collectible trading card, which I'm kind of jealous I won't be able to go get one.
Right. If you get one and you want to like send me one, I'll trade you for maybe a few of my stickers. I got like I buy like a couple stickers from every drop. So if you want to,
I have to buy them off eBay from flippers.
I'll send you back a few stickers or something, or we can come up with some other trade if you want. I could trade you NFTs for that too. It doesn't have to be physical trade if you prefer. But let's see what we got.
Another wax news: Brawlers was just added to Epic Game Store, which is something.
Yeah, hopefully there'll be some more people to play.
Yeah, I don't know. Like the way they frame the announcement is just like this is what people get yelled at for Shark Tank. There's 250 million users on Epic Games, so we're gonna have a ton of more new users. It's like that's like on Shark Tank when they're like the soda industry makes $50 billion, so we're gonna just start a soda company and then we'll make a bunch of money. It's like, yeah, that doesn't give you market share. Like just because there's this many customers in a thing doesn't mean any of that money is coming to your company. So I've watched enough Shark Tank to know that's not a good way to advertise something, but who knows? Maybe more people will join. They did like the announcement was like had like quotes from Richard Garfield, and they're like framing it as a Richard Garfield made card game. So I feel like that was good from the advertisement, but I don't know. There's a bunch of games I have on Epic Games where you can't find a match because there's no players. So it's not like just getting added to Epic Games suddenly it's a huge influx of players. Whereas I do think getting added to Steam, especially if you're a free game, does pretty much guarantee at least some new players, like more so than Epic.
Yeah, I guess that's true. We'll have to see. All right, here. Can you see my screen? I'm going to open one of my packs here. I want to see what we got. Let's see. I have never tried that. They have an unpack option now directly on Atomic Hub. That's cool. It takes you to less cool than the one on NFT Hive, because this one I now have to log into NFT blocks separately from Atomic Hub. On NFT Hive, it just calls the actual unpack contract, and I don't have to relog into some other website. But that's okay.
We're opening. Eric said, "What up, guys? We're opening a Novo PNGA Hero Sketch Pack. The contents can be used to be burned into creator credits, and I guess there's
I'm saving this one still.
There's a Neon Space code if you want to get 50%. 50% off?
Yeah, I think it's 50%.
That sounds like too many percentages off.
Let me see. Yeah, it's for buy one get one 50% off. That's what it is.
Okay, buy one get one 50% off.
Yeah, and the code is Neon Sketch.
That makes more sense. It's like they're giving you half off. That seems like a crazy discount.
Yeah,
crazy.
More like 25% off if you buy two.
Honey tanked so bad. I guess the honey's not being so hot.
I'm gonna open this and I'm gonna take a look at honey real quick. But I want to see what do I pull in here. I want to up my creator credits a little bit. I can scoop some of the new stuff when it comes out. But here's this is gonna be also in our giveaway, so we're gonna be giving one away. So hopefully, I guess we'll see who's got better luck. Oh, okay, uncommon, not too bad.
Oh, it's a gallery meme.
Gallery is, I believe, that is the rarest thing I can pull from here, isn't it? Let me double check.
Did you pull two of them? That seems unlikely.
Let's see. It says there's 5 cards in this pack. They vary from Studio Sketch, which is 1 creator credit, Gallery, which is 9. Fuck yeah.
Did you pull 2 of those?
And then, oh yeah, that is hell yeah. I think I did. Let's see.
The bottom one I think is a gallery too.
Boom. Boom. Not too bad. This is gonna up my creator credits.
18
quite a bit.
creator credits. That's almost enough for
That's a-
like a building, right?
Yeah. Almost buy a fucking yeah, or I could get myself some more skilled workers or something like that pretty easily with this. Let me eyeball these. Oh, okay. Oh, it's like the sketch of the artwork from the like. That's cool. That makes sense why it's a sketch pack. Let me eyeball this guy too.
Buzz King says I'm saving up creator credits for a creature farm.
Yes, sir. That's the last thing I bought with my creator credits too. I finally got myself my own farm. I have I think like 4 creatures. I still have an unopened creature pack, but I want to just keep it unopened just because I'm nuts. But fuck, that was a good pack. I got a couple more. I don't know if I want to. Maybe I'll open the other ones at another time. I'll let someone else burn some RNG here. That was a kick-ass pack.
Do you want to show off how the creator credits work?
Yeah, let me do that. So check this out. No. Oh, here, I guess in case you don't know how to get here. If you're on the Novo Pangea, just Atomic Hub, you can click visit website. And then at the top here, we can go to Novo Hub. And then, I can log in. Let me log in with my wallet here first. I had an issue with this login in the past. I might have to. It might be because I'm like on. Oh no. Okay, we're good. Never mind. That's been fixed. So here we go. This is what I have in my wallet now, and so you can see if I want, I can turn these guys. I can go.
9 credits is good. That's like
9
usually
credits.
you need really rare cards to get 9 credits.
Yeah, that was a kick-ass pack, dude. Yeah, look, I can buy a creature for 9 credits.
What
So that's
rarity is
like-
that? Common?
Yeah, I think that's just a common. I'm pretty sure.
Still not bad.
Damn.
If you don't have
Not
enough
bad
to
at
send
all.
like the max out.
Honestly, I have an epic, and I have to say, like my epic, most of the time, it pulls the same thing as my common creatures do. Sometimes it does really well though. It's found like a skilled worker or unskilled worker rather.
When he's
it's
saying
found,
they're
like-
art for upcoming characters, so these are a sneak peek on like the next.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, hell yeah. I was gonna say because I don't recognize the artwork I got, but here, if I go to my collection, like the way this would work is I can select these and basically not burn them but send them to their treasury wallet, which is effectively burning them. And then I would get these credits. Some also this is one of my favorite artworks from the entire set. So this is one I never burn, and it's also 4. Which damn, this one actually looks similar to that, which is kind of cool. It's nice that it fits into the Shadow Realm kind of aspect of my collection. But what you can do is you can basically use them to purchase any of these guys. So you can see like this is like we were saying the creature farms. The creature farms would be 21 credits.
Do you got enough in that pack to do that if you burn the? Because you got 18 just from 2 cards, and then the other card should have enough.
That's true. Let me double check what my other ones were. So I got 18 from these 2, 19, 20, and then this one 21, 22, 23, 24 total. So yeah, I actually did get enough to pull that. Or is it, what was it, 24 was that? Or is it 20, 21? Yeah, fuck yeah, I would have enough, but I already have a creature farm. I'm set. What I need is actually another land so I could put another building down on it. But all of like, you can also scoop these skilled workers. So I could get myself 21 unskilled workers for it. There's also, I don't know if people are aware of, there is an arbitrage way to play with the Novo market where you can, I believe, blend or drops possibly. Is it drops? Well, here's, I think if you're going to do the drop with the code, you'd want to do that through their website. But through the
website is how you get the discount code, and I think you buy fiat, and then the Novo drop is through Nefty.
Yeah, but here, yeah, exactly. On Nefty, you can use Novo tokens to buy, any of this stuff through their drops, and almost like very often I've seen there's pretty high arbitrage opportunity between like for example the creature pack here for 1650 Novo. Like let me pull up Wax on Edge and see how much 1650 Novo is in Wax. No. So if I wanted 1650, insufficient. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to see how much it takes. No swap round found. Oh no, that's weird. It's probably because Wapaka's coding in the background there. I guess I'll just jump over to Alcor and find the swap here. I'm curious how much it cost me to do Novo. Also, Novo might have deeper liquidity on Taco. But either way, a creature pack right now, 1650 is 148, and if you wanted to list that on like the secondary market, for example, you could see like packs, or here, let's go to creatures, like even the like floor price lowest. Oh, that's after you opened it. So I want to go for a pack. Creature. Sure. Lowest creature is 200 wax. So even that right now is, over 50 wax in arbitrage. You could undercut the like markets here, and I've seen quite a bit of activity doing that. Like if I check history here, they do sell pretty regularly for over 150 wax, pretty much always. Basically, you see
Those
all
sales
these.
are pretty old.
Yeah, that's true. But
When was the last sale? What's the date on it?
10/10, not that old, right?
9 days ago.
Oh, okay, 9 days ago. Okay, not crazy old, but either way, I don't know if everyone was aware of that, but there is these opportunities to use Novo tokens to buy drops on Nifty, and then potentially arbitrage the drops that you're buying on other markets, which is kind of cool. I didn't know that was a thing until I was talking to Yokri about this when we were doing the sketch packs, but that's pretty cool. Same with here, like this one is 1300, that's 671, so I'm not 100% sure what the drop is, but we could come up here to buy packs and take a look. We got the realm. This is the one I got. And yeah.
Where's the link for the new packs?
Right, that's what I'm looking for. Or I wonder if I can use the find the marketplace. You know what? Let me. I guess I'll ask really quick where I can find the link for the new pack drop, so I can actually show that off. But that's basically, if you get yourself one of these sketch packs from our giveaway or from their drop, if you're going to do it from their drop, definitely use that promo code that he hooked our community up with there, the Neon Sketch code.
I wonder if it's not live yet. I can check.
Oh, it's not live.
real quick.
It could not be live yet. That might be a thing.
Let me check their Discord. I'm sure there's an announcement somewhere. I'm in too many freaking Discords. I can never find what I'm looking for.
But yeah, man, I feel good about what I pulled from that pack. Let's go.
And
then this is also how you can get yourself like lands and stuff in the game. So you can.
So the one available right now is only for founder PFP holders.
That's why it was a little bit discounted too. Earthrealm residential building. A residential building might be the next thing I want to scoop again. If I get another land and another residence, that would go a long way for me. Residence is like the main thing I don't have room for. Like, let's see, I should.
Wow, some of these sketches are insane.
Oh yeah, I haven't looked at all of them yet. They look cool though. The ones I got look cool. Anyway, in my collection.
Okay, here we go. When are the hero sketch packs coming out? There are going to be a total of 1,500 hero sketch packs. We will release 750 packs in the Nova Shop for collectors purchase $7. It says Tuesday 10/17. So
okay, let's see.
Oh, it's on Shopify. Wait, no.
Okay.
Here, let me post the link. No,
okay, nice. Okay, you got the link. Good.
So if anybody's interested in using the Neon Space discount code, this is where you go. And let's see what packs cost $7. So if you got one, it's buy one get one half off. So it'd be
Yeah.
$10.50 because $3.50 for the half off if you want to buy 2 packs.
5. Here, let's see if my creatures are ready to be returning from their thing. I'll show you what my creatures pull.
I also wonder what the packs are selling for on Atomic. I wonder if you can
there's
arbitrage there.
There's still 2 hours going out.
Novo.
Oh no, they're not. Here we go. Claim rewards. These guys are resting. Okay. Here, I'll show you how my creatures do. First thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to clear my energy. Actually, hold on. Before I do that, let's see. I think this is ready. Let's go. Finalize. I've been upgrading my storage for this too because I finally am making enough per sending my workers out. I got some level 5 workers now, level 5 buildings. I'm like, it's time for me to upgrade my food and my energy storage. So if you're,
Are there 0 hero sketch packs listed, or am I looking in the wrong place?
Let's see. If we go,
maybe these are just super rare right now.
I think they are very like only PFP holders can get them at the moment. I think the drop just went live, so they're just starting to promote them. That's why I think he was reaching out and was like, hey, if you want to give some of these out on stream, that's why he hooked us up with those. That's also why I was like, okay, I'm into it. Like, let me rip a few and let's do it.
I don't know if I can see a single listing for Hero Sketchback, so I don't know if you would be able to buy one at a discount and then sell it for under the drop price because you get one half off. That would be a potential arbitrage opportunity.
Hero Sketch, yeah, there's nothing listed at all. So yeah, I mean, if you bought one, you could totally buy one for that discount code and then just be the only person listing them.
That doesn't guarantee somebody will buy them though because there's no buy history. So
that's true. Keep that in mind. You gotta. But here, let's see how this goes.
It's up to you.
Risk it for the biscuit, baby. Here's what I got. So I'm gonna start by selling off some of this energy, just a little bit of it, to make some room because I don't know what my creature is gonna bring back for me.
Also, in case anybody joined us, on my screen you can see I got a Grubfish up, exclamation point neon, and then your wax wallet. And you could potentially win one of those hero sketch packs.
I'm gonna hide this. My district is so dang packed. All of my stuff is over here. See, first the FDW. These are my buildings here. I think this. But here, let's see what my creatures are doing. So I've sent out. These are both level 1 creatures or common creatures. But let's see what he's pulling. So I'm gonna return this guy. That's not bad. 1,200 energy and 1,000 materials from that pull. That's pretty good. That's actually quite a pull there. And then let's see what the other one pulled. Oh wait. Before I sign this, I want to make sure I have enough actually room in my inventory to accept another 1,000 something. See. Let's see. I have to go. Actually, I don't even have to sell it again. I'm just so used to not having enough storage for my energy. But I just upgraded it. Feels good. Let's do that. Get myself some more. So that was 19 obsidian just from the energy side of that pull. So I probably got about like 30 almost from just sending that creature out once. Which isn't bad, although they do cost 10 to send out, so I'd say 10 I have to pay back. So let's see what the other one pulls. Sometimes I've gotten like NFTs and stuff from these too, so let's see if I get lucky. I feel like I already got really lucky with my... There we go. Got some food, got some energy. That's a pretty good one. So now that they're both out, they need to be rested in the farm. And I have my farm right here, but there's 2 creatures still resting in it right now, so I gotta wait 2 hours before I can do that.
What's going on, Mono Suerte? I'm surprised I added new sound alerts and nobody's really using them. I'm a little disappointed. Everybody just likes to spam the Wassa one. That one's pretty iconic, though. If you're entering the chat, you got to give a Wassa.
Here, check this out, though. I got my level 5 worker here. Starting to get serious. I got a few level 5 workers cooking. They got to find residences. Let's see. Feed and rest. I got 10 of them. Hello! 4 of them ready to go.
There it is.
There you go.
What up, Mario?
Let's see. I'm going to wake these guys up. Since I'm pulling it up, I'm definitely going to go through and send my workers out here for a second.
That's
So
our
those
that was our guess for like top 5 Halloween costumes was a Mario, Luigi, Peach situation. Maybe we'll get
yeah,
some Bowser's in there, but we thought Barbie would probably be number one. I think Barbie's a pretty safe bet for. I also think it depends on the age group though. I think like young people are probably going to be like young boys aren't going to be dressing as Ken. Like little girls
that's
might dress as
true.
Barbie. Like a lot of little kids I think are going to be into Mario, and then I think like once you're getting to like high school and college range, then everybody's going to be like Barbie and Ken. Ripping and the tearing.
Let's see.
I kind of want to do a Halloween candy tier list again. It's been a minute since we did one of our food fights, but
Yeah,
I
I'm
feel
into
like
that.
it's about time for another Halloween candy tier list. Oh shit! You got the
There
new
we go.
Super Mario Wonders game. I kind of want to get that one. I might have to sell some NFTs and then buy a gift card on Bit Refill. There's a
Yeah,
new
that one
Mario
does
game
look
out.
pretty
And
cool.
it's like a Mario platformer one too. I think it's like a side-scrolling one. It's not like a 3D. It's no Odyssey or whatever, but it's like the new Super Mario Bros. Like that type where you can play 4-player and like side scroll. Those games are
Here's a
fun as
cute
shit.
one.
Like every single one of those rocks. And I love that you can play with like multiple people. It's fun when like you, Paul, and I play, and we all try to just race each other and jump on each other's heads and
That's
kill
true.
each other, and it's good times.
It's a 2D style one. I love those. Let's see. I'm gonna feed and rest the rest of
It's
these
kind of
guys.
2D. They're kind of 3D now. They're just like side scrolling 3D.
Oh, okay. Yeah, by 2D I mean like you're moving like on a single plane versus
Yeah, it's side
yeah.
scrolling.
That's dope. There we go.
I was
Okay,
gonna say I got the pre-order that comes with a pack of Mario trading cards. That's pretty sick.
oh dude, that's dope as hell. Let's see. I got 4 dudes I can send to work, and I'm probably gonna try to send them.
Let's go.
Press. Oh, okay. I only have 1 left to go. Oh, and he's unskilled. I leave my unskilled guys until I actually need some resource. Right now, I'm pretty set on resources, so I'm just gonna leave these guys alone.
You got a pretty massive. Like you can store way more than me. I feel like my thing would be full
Dude.
if I had 9,000 building resources.
Dude, yeah. Look how much building material I can store. 25,000 building materials. And it's because I'm trying to level up my buildings to level 5, and if you look at what it costs to do that, it's like, let's see, this guy is already level 5, but like the next one I'll probably do is the food factory, so it's going to be 23,500.
Oh wow.
So the first thing I had to do to actually be able to do this upgrade was get my storage up high enough to be able to hold this amount of resources before I could actually do the upgrade. It's been a long grind. I did all of this stuff by sending my workers out. Like I never had bought the Novo tokens. Although here you can see my Novo tokens in my bank. I get those from the airdrops for having active lands with things staked on them. So whenever I get these, I'll use these to like convert them back. And like here you can see you can convert these into obsidian. So I could do like 50 of them will turn into 150 obsidian, and I can exchange that. And the other thing I had to save up for before I could even do any of these upgrades is you have to, for in the town hall, you have to stake 2,000 Novo tokens to be able to upgrade your stuff to level 5. So I had to save up my Novo tokens. It's been a long grind. I've been playing this game for over a year, and I still only have, I think, 2 out of my buildings are level 5. I have my level 5 materials building here, and then I have a level 5 residence.
Well, Pac also just said they just restarted the backend server. There was a crash on the market ad. Should be fine now for Wax and Niche.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, that's probably what happened here when it said Novo couldn't find a route. So let's see if I pull it up now. It should be fine, he says. And
We'll see.
Oh, it was so much faster than this earlier. I'm just going to refresh the whole page so I get a little bit of a hard refresh. It'll probably be quicker that way. It's been much, much faster for me in the last few days. And I guess there's one more thing I wanted to see, since someone mentioned that honey token had tanked. I'm curious to look at the chart for that here on Wax on Edge too in a second. Once it loads, I'm so stoked to hear the migration is in progress. He says should be up in the next 2 days for U.S. people to be a little bit quicker to connect to these gateways, so that you're not waiting for this long to initialize. There we go. Yeah, it did work this time. 1650. This was 149 wax. And look, it is actually routing this trade pretty aggressively. So going just through Alcor would not have been the best deal.
It's routing some of it through the Fux token.
0.2% Novo into Fux and then Fux into wax. Let's go. I don't know. This trade router rocks. Let's take a look really quick at the chart for Honey, though. You said Honey took a shit, huh?
Give me some honey.
Let's see. Honey had been hovering around about 1 wax for a while. For a long time, it was like around 2 wax. It was like between 2 and 1, and it was fluctuating there for a while. But they stopped incentivizing the liquidity pool. So I think a lot of the Honey people are earning. They're just dumping. And because the liquidity pool isn't incentivized, it's not super deep liquidity. So it doesn't take a whole lot of sell pressure or buy pressure to move the price of Honey at this point, which is, what it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, I saw that. Oh, yeah. Here we go. So this is the 4-hour chart right now. But yeah, it looks like in the last few hours here, we had a pretty aggressive drop. Honey's definitely been trending down, and I'd say that's been happening since they stopped incentivizing the LP. You can see if we look like, reset this chart, we go to like the daily chart here, and kind of collapse this bad boy. Yeah, it had been kind of like hovering and flickering around quite a bit for a while when the LPs were incentivized, but since they stopped, it's been kind of like trending down. It's definitely dropped pretty aggressively here. I like Honey. I feel like at this price, why not? I might have to look into buying some. But what I'm gonna likely do is what I would likely do to buy into Honey is open a liquidity pool with wax. And try to buy into it on the way down versus try to spot buy everything while it's kind of falling. You don't want to, what they say, catch a falling knife is kind of the phrase there. But yeah, you can see the split of liquidity here is also a little bit. Most of Honey lives on Taco Swap, so.
Monosuerte says, I'm not too sour because the rewards are still steady with staking.
Yeah, the rewards are solid. Like you get paid in Honey token for using NFT Hive for buying and selling NFTs. And those rewards have always been pretty substantial, I have to say. For the reward for trading in the wax space, definitely those are the highest rewards out there and have been for a long time. It's just starting to sell off a bit. I feel like it can happen when people do a lot of trade volume and then take all of that trade volume's Honey and just dump it to kind of recover a portion of what they've just been trading. But yeah, I'm not super salty on this either. I like Honey, and I like NFT Hive. I like Ben, who's the dev behind that. It's cool. I'm also kind of stoked about my creator points here. I'm considering I might have to convert some of these and try to scoop another land. Let's see. Oh yeah, look, there is open land spots here, so I could add myself another land, and then I guess if I did that, I'd probably try to add another residence so I can sleep more of my own guys, because that's for the most part when I'm paying other people for their stuff, I'm paying them to rest my guys, which I think I recently did. Yeah, so everything is set right now. I'm waiting. Oh, send all the work in my own buildings. Wait, who's looking for work right now? It says I have 4 people looking for find assignment. Oh, these guys, that's why they didn't show up. They're level 5 guys. So I can
5 guys, burger and fries.
I only have the 1 level 5 building here, so I can set the wage and I can send them to my own building. I don't want to fucking send them to other people's buildings. They also will. They fetch quite a bit of building materials for using level 5 workers. Also, the level 5 building lets me send up to, I think, 5 workers at once now. But yeah, there we go. That should cover me. Now I should have everything. Okay, the only ones left now is the unskilled worker. And that's cool. I want to keep them unskilled workers just chilling until I need something else. But yeah, I'm still grinding up here. Like I said, my next goal is to level up my food factory to level 5. And once I do that, what I usually do is I level up once I level up one building, I level up 5 workers to go with it. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 level 5 workers, and the next time I level up the food factory, I'm going to level 5 of these level 4 guys back up to level 5 as well. That's a lot cheaper, by the way. Leveling up a skilled worker to level 5, that's only 100 of the obsidian and 1100 or 1200 of the food, which that's very, very easily achievable versus leveling up the actual building, which is going to be
Fenris asks, did you actually discuss the recent wax price spike? I think we looked at it on Tuesday, right?
yeah
Back down already, though.
Yeah, we were actually, that's here. I can pull up really, really quick here since it isn't Tech Tuesday, but if we have our thing here, if we go to the daily chart, we were kind of looking at how wax had pushed to this this previous kind of
Actually,
resistance
let's back up a
level.
bit. It dropped down real steep at one point.
Yeah,
If you look
it
at the
did.
bottom of
Looks
that
like it
candle, it's
retraced
like, oh,
almost
we're all the way back
here.
down to where we fucking started, pretty much.
So what we were looking for this week, and what we also set our liquidity pool to kind of like be the range for, is for the wax price to pull back from this run up, and then find support here. Where if we look at in the past, that's a really strong support level here that was holding very well for weeks before it actually fell into this lower range, and so what we're looking for now is for wax to kind of cool off on this run up. You can even see here's our unbalanced volume, or not our unbalanced volume, but our SRSI still on the overbought side. So we're looking for this to cool off. And while that cools off, we're looking for it to likely come down to our previous level here and bounce. And then if we bounce, then we're looking to, move back up again. And probably, either find resistance here where we had found it before, or push beyond this and then make higher highs. But yeah, we are expecting it to kind of pull back to around, what is that, like 5 cents, 4.7 or so cents. And that's also, what we set our, if we go to the liquidity pool, I guess this is my wallet, but that's kind of what I set my pool ranges at too. Where I'm at, well, this is 5.5 cents because I've watched this one really closely. But I mean, the other side of this is, look, with $190-ish, I'm pulling $10 per day in yield. And if you come to the farm, you're not getting paid to supply liquidity for Wax USDT here. These incentives are coming from Wax Labs. So pretty substantial, 1,700 wax per day. And with my liquidity, I get 1.6% of that every day. So I'm making like 30 wax a day.
Fenris is asking, you think that massive spike was related to the fake BTC ETF approval?
I think that's generally the spike in the overall crypto market. It had to do with so I think Cointelegraph was the source. They posted that that the spot ETF was approved, the one that BlackRock has submitted to the SEC. They said that was approved on Monday, and then pretty much deleted that. And BlackRock came in and said that wasn't true. And I believe the current deadline is tomorrow for them to potentially approve it. And I still think it's a little unlikely for it to be approved. A lot of analysts out there do believe it's going to be approved and that it's very likely to become approved. So we'll have to see what happens tomorrow. But yeah, there was a pretty big spike across the entire kind of crypto market. If we look at Bitcoin too, big old jump. And this would be around Monday or in the wake of Monday. Yeah, I see here on the 16th. That's when Cointelegraph made their post. And that kind of got a big rally going in crypto before, people were like, hey, that's not actually true. Although in Bitcoin, we didn't retrace quite as aggressively. We're still kind of in a bullish looking.
Someone said they thought the wax spike was because Binance just announced future tradings on wax.
No fucking way. That's cool.
Let me see if
I love futures. I love futures trading. Although I don't do it on centralized exchanges, and Binance Exchange is a platform that I stay away from personally, just because I don't really trust that they are solvent or that they're not doing the same shit that FTX was doing. like using your funds as a depositor or as a creditor to basically trade against you.
I pulled my screen up for a second.
Okay,
This was actually posted by Rito from the Atomic King. Shout out to Rito. Wax OG, but he said Binance Futures to introduce USDS MSTPT and WaxP perpetual contract with 50x leverage. Binance Futures announced the launch of, I don't know what the hell USDS and MSTP is, but the WaxP perpetual contract slated for October 18th at 2023. October 18th, 2023 at 1430 UTC. So people think they were buying a bunch of wax because in order to be able to trade that amount, they need wax on hand to be able to give to their customers. So one of the theories is that Binance did a big buy, and that's why it spiked so much, because Binance was buying for their perpetual.
I wonder though if their future contract trading is going to settle in actual wax, though, because generally speaking, perpetual contracts don't have to settle in wax or whatever asset they're trading. It's almost like very often, like I use for my perpetual trading, I really like DYDX, and all of that stuff settles in USDC. So it doesn't matter what they offer trading on, the USDC is what you use to take a position, and when you close the position, either in profit or at a loss, it settles in USDC. So
yeah, I don't know.
The asset itself never actually changes hands. Yeah,
the theory someone posted on why it could have pumped, because this news was announced very shortly after the wax bump.
Although with a futures contract trading market available, that absolutely gives people more incentives to pump and dump the wax price. So it could be that, in anticipation for futures trading, some big whales who intend to buy future contracts bought a shit ton of wax, are waiting for futures trading to go live, and then potentially will use that wax on the spot market to move the price in favor of their open perpetual contracts. Especially with a token like wax that is such low liquidity, it wouldn't be that difficult to do to do little plays like that. So that definitely could track that. It's not necessarily Binance is looking to settle future contract trading or perpetual contracts in wax. It could more be that perpetual contract traders are stocking up on wax reserves to be able to move the wax price in favor of their open perpetuals.
It could also be completely unrelated, but
it could also be
happen
yeah, that's true.
Around the same time. So that's a theory. We don't know the validity of that theory, but if you're asking about why the wax price change and looking for random theories, this is a random theory.
Yeah, that's a pretty fun theory. That could totally be. And absolutely, future contracts trading does, it basically gives you the ability to, for example, if you bought all of this wax just now, right? You could then open a futures, like when the trading goes live, you could open a future contract short and then go onto the wax market and just sell all the wax again. And then, sure, you're selling the wax for around like an average price or maybe even at a loss of compared to what you've bought it at, but your future position will settle in profit, and then you take your future contract win paid out in most likely USDT. And then you said you don't know what SUSDT is. SUSDT is it's on Tron, which is like Jason Sun's blockchain, which Jason Sun is like
pass on anything with Tron.
It's on TRX. Sorry, not Tron. TRX. I think they have a similar name, but it's like it's a US dollar stable coin. It's USDT that's been deposited into this contract where you get you deposit USDT and you get SUSDT for it. And what they say they're doing is that they're cashing out the USDT and they're using it to buy 6-month and 3-month T notes. So basically bonds. Treasury notes.
You could just hold USDT, which is
the upside of the SUSDT would be that you would then get the yield from the T notes, which are currently like 5.5 or 6% APY.
So they give you get cash back on it, basically.
Yeah, it's basically like the value of SUSDT increases relative to the value of the of the bond yield that they're earning with it. The caveat here is that what I've looked into this, when I looked into this USDT, USDT, SUSDT.
I just don't like anytime you add an extra step, that's an extra place they can exploit and take the money that's backing your money. So it's like USDT is already backed by money. Now you're hoping this USDT is backed by the USDT they're holding plus this bond shit. Just like after Harmony,
Right.
it's like I don't want that many stages of like
There's so
somebody
many
could take the
steps.
money out of the thing I'm holding.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I was trying to say with the SUSDT. When people deposit, because there's already like hundreds of millions of dollars deposited into those contracts, into the SUSDT, and that token's been issued. But there is no on-chain record that I could follow that showed a redemption of those hundreds of millions of USDT through the Tether Foundation, where they actually turned it into cash to then use the cash to buy treasury notes. It's not like you can buy T notes from the government in USDT. So they would have had to redeem it for
Hard
cash.
pass on that.
I don't see that happening in a transparent enough way for me to feel comfortable with SUSDT. So yeah, it's a pass for me as well.
All right, should we do our first giveaway?
Yeah, let's not get too into tech stuff.
How did we
We're
get
just
an hour into our stream before we did this giveaway that opened up in the beginning?
That's probably my bad. Sorry, guys.
Also weird this says 0 here. There's obviously more than 0 contestants. This is not loading correctly, but exclamation point neon in your wallet if you'd like to join this giveaway. This will be for a Novo Pangea Hero Sketch Pack, and again, we have a promo code. It's buy one get one 50% off if you buy one on here, and the promo code is Neon Sketch 50. So if you're interested,
I'll paste it one more time into the chat.
If you're interested in purchasing one, check that out. I'll post the link, but if not, we're giving a couple away. So you can maybe go in for free, which free is cheaper than 50%
and you saw me open one. I got some kick-ass pulls. So if you can get as lucky as me, you know, one of those packs was enough for me to like basically get myself either a creature farm or a land. Like I got 24 creator credits out of one pack.
I also think the artwork's always sick for Nova Pangea. Like, I don't know.
I agree. They really have solid artwork. It's not like AI generated. They have a real art team behind it. The game has also, like I said, you saw when I was sending my workers out, I've been grinding that game for over a year. It's been evolving that whole time. They've been releasing new stuff. There's also there's a PvP element that's like in the works that I've seen in the dev chats where they're talking about that, and that looks really cool. It was pitched when I was talking to him about it. It was pitched as a cross between like Final Fantasy Tactics, like a turn-based kind of strategy game, like Final Fantasy.
I used to love Final Fantasy Tactics. Played that on my Game Boy. A shit ton of that. I think it was my Game Boy Advance. I played it on.
Oh, just wait till you hear what the cross is. It's Final Fantasy Tactics and Words with Friends was the elevator pitch.
Okay, I don't understand how that's gonna work, but I also like Words with Friends.
I was like, that sounds wild. And when I was asking about it, they're like, well, yeah, the majority of their player base is very casual people who want to play like on their lunch break or on their like toilet time, and so they're creating like a PvP game that's very casually focused. And
yeah,
so
my guess would be it's
really
like the Words with Friends would be like you can take your turns whenever and kind of just go back and forth. Like,
yeah, exactly. That's what it sounds like, and it looks.
That's how Words with Friends is. Like you sometimes have like 6 hours in between plays because like you got to wait for the other person to play and then you go back and forth. I
just thought that was such a wild two different like games that they're like, oh yeah, it's like Final Fantasy Tactics meets Words with Friends. Just like what? So I'm excited to see what they come out with when it comes to the PvP stuff.
I was playing a sick game with my parents. That was I'll talk about it. Let's do this giveaway first. But it was it's like Trainwreck or something it's called, but it's like a domino game, and I was cleaning up, got in first place the first time I ever played. I was like, take that, parents. You'd awoken the strategy beast. I was like doing strategies and then explained afterwards. They're like, yeah, we've never even like thought about that. What's with the videos? Those are just like ADHD fun videos. Today's off the rails. Those are off the rails. It's a trend on TikTok for young people. Like when people talk about like more lengthy topics, apparently young people are so ADHD they need some sort of satisfying video to be able to pay attention to what the person's saying. So, you know, we're so boring that we need something to attract the youth to our stream.
Yeah, we got to add some sludge to the screen. Sludge content, it's called, I believe.
All right, here we go.
Yeah. Also, I agree with Ferris.
Oh, it's not working. That's not good.
Nothing like playing on the toilet. So when things go wrong, you can you can empty your bowels.
I can't click anything. So sorry, everybody. You might have to re-queue for this.
No.
Yeah, we're gonna have to re-queue. We'll try it again. Something's weird because it wasn't loading the number either. Let's try. Oh, I gotta re-log in. Something weird just happened. Neon
Oh,
space.
it might have
Sorry to anybody who
some
previously
kind of like
entered.
back-end server crash or something.
Try again. Exclamation point neon in your wallet. Let's see if we can get this to work. Okay, now it's working and it's counting the contestants. It should work this time. But apologies to everyone. We're gonna need you to retype your wallet and your exclamation point neon.
Yeah,
And this will be
yeah.
for the
Jump in. It's
sketch
for the
packs.
sketch pack.
I guess while we're waiting, I can see if I can find that that game. It's like train game with dominoes. Here it is, I think. No, that's not it. It's this one. Mexican Train Dominoes. It's called Mexican Train. I didn't know that. That's a weird name. Yeah, you start a train track and like if it's like that one has 9, you can only attach a 9 to it, and then on the other side you have 3, and then you have to have a 3 on the other side to like keep doing your train track. And whoever gets rid of their tracks first wins. But if you play out if you don't have a move and you can't match any of them, then you have to draw another domino. And then you have like your own track, and then there's a like group track. So only you can play on your own track unless you get stuck, and then anybody can play on it. And then on the group ones, anybody can play on. So like my strategy is like get like 9 in a row on mine, and then only play on other people's tracks. So like I knew I had guaranteed that many turns, and then I was also like seeing what blocked my parents, like they couldn't play on their own track, and then I was playing that on the group track, so they also couldn't play on the blue group tracks. And be like, I know he can't play a 4 on his track, so I'm gonna make mine end with a 4 on the group track, so then they just have no moves enough to keep drawing. And I was like doing aggressive strategies like that, and they're like, yeah, we're all just trying to put down things. We're not trying to like sabotage each other. Like that's why you're losing.
Yeah, that's why you lose. That's why you
Like, it was
lost.
fun, but the Words with Friends remind me of my parents also like Bananagram. Oh, this is also miscounting again. This is not good.
Banana grain?
Yeah, Bananagram is like gram. I think I spelled this wrong. It's like Scrabble, where you have to spell words, but it's like solitaire mixed with Scrabble, where you're playing on your own thing. You don't attach your words to other people's. There's also I don't think there's points. Like you don't get points for doing more. It's whoever gets rid of their tiles first. So you have to like you have to like put down all your tiles. If you can't make a word, then you have to draw more. And then if you play all of your tiles and you get rid of them, you have to say draw. And then everybody draws 1. And until all the tiles are gone, you can't win. And whoever gets rid of all their tiles first wins after all the tiles in the middle are cleared. It's pretty fun. I like it because it's like if you go really fast, you can just like spam shit and then make everybody else keep drawing more. But there's also like a bit of RNG because like even if you draw a bunch, if you get one big word, you could still end up winning. But let's see if this works. I'm kind of worried this just broke again.
Let's see. Moonbuzz Muddy says copy the names and just paste them in standard grub.
Okay, I'll do that. We'll give everybody let's say like 30 more seconds. So exclamation point neon and your name if you would like to enter the giveaway for the Novo Pangea Heroes sketch pack. And if this doesn't work, we will do a standard grub, which I probably should have done the first time. I forgot that was an option. But do a quick little refresh key.
Yeah.
Hopefully it just works. It might be when I'm alt tabbing it's breaking, but I've done that like the entire time we've ever done this. So that's new. All right, let's just try it. Sorry to anybody who previously entered, but yeah, it's not working again. Fail. Let me make sure I can copy this into a notepad. That's weird. Grubfish has never like not worked the entire time we've been doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, Mahal is in now. We just keep getting more. Should I do the BDAO thing and count down, and then if nobody joins until I'm done counting down? All right, 10. We got another one. We got to restart the count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1, and we're gonna have to go back. I can't even go back. The page just completely broke. All right, so how do we do a standard? There we go. Play with the list of names. You're also gonna have to retype your wallet after this, or we'll use our list. Uh oh, Kitty just entered. We'll add you, Kitty. Kitty's the last to enter,
Oh yeah.
and now we're gonna run it.
Too bad we won't get to see your trails or your backpacks or whatever.
Yeah, that's true. That's a bummer, but
Lots of naked grubs. Haven't seen the naked grub fest like this in a while.
and also people can't do the commands. This feels like such a barbaric way to play. Grab fish. I can't tell if the error's on my end or their end. I feel like it's probably on their end for it not working, but boom. That was a brutal one. Look at all that green blood. Eric Yo, down for the count. Uh-oh. Wait, how's Vano Grub exploding? Does that just happen randomly?
Oh, man. Yeah, I guess.
Oh, they start randomly grub exploding.
Oh,
I feel like that's like a cheat.
Body. That's not what you want.
Be Wicked and LL Falcon are the last two.
Falcon.
Oh, no!
Oh,
Falconer, you're down. Be Wicked. Congrats.
Oh, and he's going to explode. That is kind of funny, though, that the grub explode on their own.
All right, now I need to find your wallet. I think we have your wallet on our oh, I just clicked the wrong button. We might get some echo. No, we went on the wrong one.
Not yet. Yeah, let me know how your pulls are from your sketch pack. See if they come as close to mine. I guess if you're ripping it.
I might try starting my browser to see if that helps. But I'm going to send you the sketch pack. Let me make sure that was right.
If there's any lands available for me to scoop.
That should be your wallet, YPXR4, I believe. Yeah, okay, that's right. That's right. I got to sign the transaction. And then, yeah, I'm going to restart my browser on the off chance that, like, my Edge has just been open too long. When did, like, Internet Explorer become Edge? Or are those different things? I feel like Edge is, like... So it used to be, like, the blue E, right? Or blue... Was it an E? Forgetting that, but I feel like, yeah, there's, like, forever Windows, like, default thing was just Internet Explorer. And then now it's
Internet Explorer or whatever, or what?
Yeah, and now it's like Microsoft Edge is the default.
Yeah.
Here's me looking at. I'm probably gonna get a new Mac soon. Looking at a Mac Studio. These like just came out, and they're a little better than the Mac Minis. Internet Explorer is a meme, so they tried to rebrand it. It still sucks. So it's just a rebranding. That's what I thought. All right, let's see if I can get.
Yeah, the meme is just gonna rebrand too.
All right. Exclamation point neon if you want to join. We'll see if this works. I have a feeling it's just going to break again, but it's counting correctly now. It's a good start.
So far, so good.
I want to show off the Waxel dudes hit us up. They showed us that they have there's a neon space themed background for the Waxel PFP drop that's coming. And it's going to be out on October 26th. So that is 1 week from today, next Thursday, and it's 50 wax. So I feel like that's not too bad price-wise. I'll probably scoop a couple. Hope I get a neon background.
I agree. For 50 wax, I'm in.
I'm kind of just a junkie for fucking...
For PFPs.
Like rarity score. Especially when it's not that expensive.
Also, I like Ryu and the Waxel ninjas. I still have quite a few of my like OG ninjas, although I haven't like sent them out to do much in recent times. I just kind of like have them hanging out in my wallet.
He a while ago said he had to basically start doing other work. He couldn't work on
yeah.
He couldn't do Waxel full time, so they haven't been really trucking along like they were in the past. But it is also pretty much a one-man show, and like I think he's also like teaching himself how to code, sort of like Terraformers. Like he wasn't like a game developer before it, so I'd say it's a passion project, but
yeah, it's fun though. I'm curious to see what other like Wax like creator like collaboration like feature or what are they called collab traits there are, because he says there is 15 well-known projects within the Wax ecosystem that have traits in this one, and Neon Space is one of them. So I'm curious to see what the other 14 are.
I was also bitching today about after they announced that Brawlers is going to be in the Epic Game Store. I'm like, what the hell happened to Music Mogul? Like Music Mogul, I pulled up this, but this was posted last year. It's supposed to come out in October, and in October they're like, sorry, we're behind schedule. In the next, there are 2 more milestones: beta and launch build, which take about 6 weeks in total. So we're looking at a launch of mid to late November. That was
like 2022,
not 2023. It's like they're like, yeah, it's coming soon. And they've told us it's coming soon. Like they're always like 2 months. It's like, oh, it'll be in like 2 or 3 months, but they've said that like for a year straight now. And it's like, it's a fucking click farming game. Like, how can you not figure this out? People like Ryu literally taught himself how to code and made a click farming game faster than a team. That's like why it's so embarrassing that Tierno have a collective 100 years of experience working with every major game publisher. Y'all can't fucking release a click farm game. Like, what is going on there?
right?
I thought that was ridiculous.
That's definitely not ideal. Is this giveaway for the Satoshi Corgi?
Oh yeah, this will be for Satoshi Nakakorgi, which I like the pun name too. That's it's fire. And look how cute he is.
That's pretty good.
He's got his little business suit.
Satoshi Nakakorgi.
Yeah, I hope Music Mogul comes out. Like, the sad thing is I don't even really play click farming games anymore. Like, I would have back when it came out. I was still clicking stuff daily. Now I'm just like, y'all friggin' missed the boat so far by like when it's coming out. But I also have like hundreds of dollars worth of assets that I spent. Like, those packs were not cheap. They sold like, wasn't it like $50 packs, or like, I don't know, the packs were not cheap.
They were pretty fucking pricey, yeah.
And it's like, I only bought them because they had a release date, and I was like, oh, they like just released Blockchain Brawlers. They can do a clicker. Like, they were like pretty on schedule with that one. So like they looked like they're competent, and then they feel like they just friggin' like, you know, rug pull their competency. They just completely shit the bed. I have not been doing the new NFT Battle Miner stuff. I have heard good things though. There's a decent amount of folks that are saying the new NFT Battle Miners. I honestly sold out of it because, like I was saying, I don't really play a lot of clickers anymore, and they like announced like a metaverse thing, and I was like, is this just gonna be like another Minecraft? Like, I don't know what's going on, but I've heard good things about the new stuff. I sold almost all of my NFT Battle Miner stuff, so I'm sort of out of that ecosystem. They also hit me up. They're trying to get me to promote it, but I was like, I don't know. I feel weird promoting things that I'm not interested in personally. So Diablo hit me up. Diablo CRO, I think his name is, but yeah, I didn't reply. I probably should have at least replied and been like, hey, I sold my lands like 8 months ago. I'm totally out of your ecosystem.
I wonder what I have left in that one. I'm not
What is the actual game though? Like, is it, because when I quit, it was just like mining and then dumping minerals inside of the LP, which was just like, it became more of a hassle than it was fun. I was just like, I'm constantly like, not only am I constantly refilling the LPs, the value of the tokens just keep going down. So I'm just like getting more of a token that's worth less. And I'm like, why am I bothering with this? Okay, if the game requires no cards, I might check it out. That's within my buying nothing. That's worth it for me.
Yeah, right.
I sort of like that about like when Taco released Cryptio. It was just like, yeah, you don't really need to own anything. You can just run through the dungeon, and sort of think that's how games have to be. Because like, I don't know, if you have like a crazy, like, you need to buy into like a fucking mining system that is, like, quite frankly, pretty complex for the average gamer. It's complex if you're into crypto. Like, the average gamer shouldn't have to jump through all those hoops to be able to play a fun game. Like, it needs to be able to, like, you sign up and you just jump in and the game's fun. Which I will say, that's like one of the few things Blockchain Brawlers has going for it, is you don't need to own anything to play Blockchain Brawlers, really.
Yeah, that's true.
Whether or not it'll ever be successful is another thing. I don't know. I don't really like poker though. That's my thing. Like, I didn't know it was gonna be a poker themed game when I bought into it. I thought it was gonna be maybe like a like when I played on N64, those wrestling games where you just button smash and you just punch people over and over, and you can pick up a chair and smash it on someone. That I would have been into, but like poker is not really my thing. I do think it's like a decent game as far as like if you are into betting games. Blockchain Brawlers, the strategy is kind of fun where you can bluff and you can if you bluff and win, you do more damage, and then like if you fold, you save your energy. Like I do like the actual like core mechanics. It's just I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, looks like I sold out of a lot of mine.
I listed all of my NFT Battle Miner stuff like months and months and months ago. I listed a lot of my game stuff, to be honest. Like I listed my Realm stuff. I listed my what was the other one? I listed my Clash Dome stuff, which Clash Dome is real games. It's just like I don't know, like I don't really like these games enough to like care about earning. Also, is like you can still play the games for free. You just can't earn the tokens, and like the tokens is like I don't need these tokens. Like I don't know. I don't even like dislike Clash Dome. It's just like I don't know. There's a lot of games I can play and basically make no money on that are more fun, and that's what I do. Like I'd rather go play Counter-Strike on my computer. I'm also really a PC gamer, and I feel like Clash Dome is kind of like mobile games in a browser, and it's just like, yeah, I wouldn't play these games outside the NFT space. So I don't know why I'm like into it in the NFT space.
I'm looking at some of my Battle Miner sales. It looks like I sold them at a pretty decent wax price.
I will say people keep buying them. Like my Battle Miner stuff actually sold. Same with my Realm stuff. As much as I don't really like Realm, my Realm stuff sold fast. Like there's people playing and buying and doing that stuff. So whereas there's other games where like I tried to list everything and just nothing will sell. That's sort of how our planet is. Like our planet, I listed all my lands. I don't think a single one sold. So
same. Looks like I sold a mining facility from Battle Miners for $190 or a 1,400 wax.
Yeah, that's a good sell. Heretic says they love Realms. Yeah, I liked Realms. I played for like 4 seasons, and then I just kind of got burned out. I was just like, it kept restarting. It was the same thing over and over. I was like, it's fun. I think I sold everything for way more than I paid for it. Like it all went up in value. So I did all right on Realms. I just got burned out of the grind. It was like, I don't know. It was kind of cool, and I like the PvP events when it was like, oh, you're on green team, and then you had to like.
Those are fun.
But that's also the beauty of NFT gaming. If it does work correctly, you should be able to buy in, play for, and then sell it. Like that was kind of like that worked perfectly. So I don't really have bad things to say about Realm. I just got bored of it, and like that's why owning assets that you can resell is kind of the dream. Because if you do get bored of a game, you can get rid of your stuff, and then I can go buy into some new game that I get pissed off about in 6 months.
Yeah, and eventually you'll find one that you can't sell out of, and then you're just stuck with it.
Yeah, that's the fun.
That's
I think I bought it, and honestly, buying into NFL Rivals largely, like I play NFL Rivals so much that it's kind of cut into my time of doing like I'd rather play NFL Rivals than click in Wombat or do Alien Worlds or like all the games I was kind of casually playing. I just stopped playing because I found more fun games. And STG football I really enjoy too. I play STG almost every day, and that game is like actually competitive and actually very hard. And like I don't know, that's a real freaking game. Like even more so than NFL Rivals. Like if you're good, it makes a huge difference in STG. And I'm like kind of a competitive gamer, PvP gamer at heart. So I want to be. If I'm not doing it versus anybody, if I'm not trying to shove it to someone, I don't know why. Like if I'm not rubbing it in someone's face that I beat them, it's not worth playing.
It's like, what am I even doing? If I'm not able.
It's like I think that was like from Always Sunny, and they're like, why are you ready to play? Like who's it versus? Who are we shoving it to? Like, just right to play. But yeah, I don't know. That's the fun of NFT gaming, though, is like you can buy into stuff and then sell out of it when you get bored of it. So
yeah, looking at my sales from Realm, it looks like a lot of the stuff I've sold in Realm is worth more now than when I sold it, both in dollars and in wax. So
and I will say their app worked pretty decent.
That's great.
Like the game was sound. The tokenomics were also pretty sound. Like there was a reason to grind for Realm. You wanted to buy more like helpers and more like stuff you could buy with the token. Made you want to keep grinding the token. I often was like selling the token and then buying new high rarity cards on the aftermarket. So like there's like I don't know. It it was a decent grind, but again, I just kind of got burned out on it, and I can only be grinding so many games at the same time. Like at one point, I was like losing my
Yeah.
mind grinding like 9 games clickers on Wax at the same time. I just like I need to like focus on a couple that I like. Same reason I stopped playing R Planet too. R Planet was just so time consuming. I think it's actually like one of the more decent games on Wax, but it's just it was consuming my life. I was waking up, like had alarm set in the middle of the night to like send my troops away from bases. When I got attacked, they wouldn't kill my guys, and it was like they ended up being fake attacks on all my bases. So I was like waking up in the middle of the night to dodge fake attacks, and just like, fuck is going on, man? Like I need to get 8 hours of sleep. I am not going to like sleep 3 hours at a time just so I can play R Planet competitively. And it did get to the point where like if you're not playing that competitively, only the top 100 people end up winning anything. So like you kind of have to put in that time if you want to stay alive.
Yeah, I will give them that too. Their token did pretty well. It was really easy to earn, easy to flip. I think it's
talking about
RLM
Realm?
token. Yeah, it worked pretty well. I don't
Okay,
know.
why are you
I
talking
had,
about our planet? Our planet had B&B rewards, which that also pissed me off. I put in all this time like playing a game on Wax, and they were like, "Okay, we're dropping you a hero on BSC," and I was like, "I don't want a hero on BSC. I want a hero on Wax, where I'm playing the game and all my NFTs exist." That was their way to like try to promote the cross chain, but it's like I don't think anybody on BSC gives a shit about your game, but is what it is.
yeah, yeah, I'd give them that too.
But yeah, I don't know. I still have most of my R Planet stuff. If they make the game like more possible to play in a less sweaty way, like I might hop back in 6 months. And that's another thing that's like, I don't know, like the assets last forever as long as the developers don't quit developing, and they seem to still be working on it. It's just very gradual. Like it got to the point where I was like, I know this game is not going to be like next server isn't going to be the fixes I need for this to be like a realistic game for me to play. So I'll give them like a year and then reevaluate. And if by next year they haven't made a game that I want to play, maybe I'll just sell all my stuff for cheaper than I want to sell it for. I paid so much for that R Planet stuff. I have a hard time like dumping it for nothing.
Yeah, same. I still hold a lot of my like lands and some of those assets just because it's like, man, I really should have sold these when they were worth like hundreds of dollars.
Same. Is what it is though.
But yeah,
that's the deal.
Deal. I will say, like, Realm is a pretty fun, like, more casual game too. Like, you can play that one pretty casually. You don't have to be very like where our planet was like. You need to be, if you want to make it to the end of the season, you need to be fucking ridiculous. Yeah,
well, I don't know. I'm playing the rivals market right now. I'm up to. I already cashed out like $100 in the last like 6 weeks. I'm already up to $130 in Myth just from flipping stuff, grinding out through the game. So like this earns me way more than anything on Wax by a large margin, and I actually enjoy the game.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not doing so much stuff on Wax these days, just because like I really like the grind for this. My grind for this, I guess, if anybody is interested, is like you can get these blueprints. If you go to like blueprints, search for the cheapest. Let's take an example. We got Penai Sewell. Sewell. I have no idea. I probably just said his name way wrong. But Penai Sewell, he's 1.6 Myth. If you type in Penai Sewell from the blueprint and then you go to the player, the cheapest player is 8 Myth. So if you buy the blueprint and then you use the in-game materials that you grind, you can then list them for 8 Myth, and that's like a pretty instant 6 to 7 Myth upgrade, and that's consistent. Like I do this every week. I'm like buying and flipping the blueprints into the players, and you can get even more if you like right now you need epic players to enter the event. So like if you go for the newest event or the newest program, which would be the Halloween program, and you can kind of do this like at the beginning of the events, and then like the first event you need rares to get into, so everybody's buying all the rares, but the second event you need epics. So if you just bypass all the people getting the rares and you buy epic blueprints starting on the very first one, then when people need epics, the prices go up like 2x on all the epics. So you could just flip it even if you didn't upgrade it, but then if you upgrade it, like let's see, you can get a Randy Gregory for 18, and then the cheapest Randy Gregory is 25. Or like let's say Kendall Fuller.
It's not as good 20. As the 6x on the other one there.
Kendall Fuller goes from 20 to 30, so that's 10 extra, and it kind of gets like even more like the higher rarity you go if you're willing to risk it. Like legendaries, the cheapest one is 175, and then if you sell them, it's 220. So then we're starting to get into, that's like $20.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
it also helps if you already have Myth, because like the more you spend, the more you can make. Because it's, I don't know, $50 is kind of a
As
lot of the
usual.
gamble on a game you don't really play. But since I have $130, like I kind of live in this zone, and I'll just wait. And sometimes people will list like I bought we can look at my activity here. I bought a legendary. It was a really good card too. It's a card I already owned, but I was like, if I upgrade this, I'll get way more. I got let's see, there's my payout. I withdrew $60 and then spent it all on SGG cards because I'm a DGen.
Yeah.
But
I'm also hoping Blanco's mobile is fucking dope. I got quite a few Blancos too that I'm excited to use in their mobile game.
God, I do too much stuff on this market. I'm trying to find show you evidence that you can, if you do legendaries, you can flip for pretty good. But I'm able to buy into all the new sets now by just flipping the old sets. So it's pretty easy to like. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I got Jesse Bates. Oh no, that's not going to load more. I bought him, I believe, for 75. Somebody listed him for 75, and the lowest listing was like 300 at the time. So I bought him for 75. I turned him from a blueprint into a player, and then I instant sold him for 220 or 265 was the price, and they take a cut. But I got 220, so that was like an instant 150 myth gain. I think that's like, I don't know what 150 myth is worth right now.
Here, I can tell you. 150 myth. I have my little calculator over here.
I got it too.
Let's see who gets there faster. Myth 150, $45.50.
Yeah, so it's like $45. And that was on like that happened in one day. So like if you get lucky and you just watch this market, and you kind of have to, like, I will say, if you're just into it, you might buy the wrong cards. Like if you buy Ronnie Stanley here for 80, he's selling for 75. So not all the blueprints are made equally. There's certain positions that are more important. The card I bought was a safety card, and safeties are really desirable on defense, safeties and cornerbacks. Same with wide receivers on offense. If you find a wide receiver blueprint for like under 100 myth, there aren't any wide receivers listed for like under, I think like 160 is probably the cheapest legendary wide receiver. So like knowing these markets and knowing the game helps. I wouldn't just, so 150 is the cheapest wide receiver, and that guy doesn't have a blueprint. 170 would be the cheapest one with the blueprint. But the cheapest blueprint is actually 250 is the cheapest blueprint.
Game Pass grind. Oh, nicely done, Montesuerte. Oh shit, that reminds me. I still got to do the fucking like candy one. I think I'm trying to save up enough candy to buy the fucking stuff from the candy store before the end of the program.
Yeah, basically I took all my degen energy from Wax and I'm investing it into somewhere where I both enjoy the game more and I'm more successful at it. It's also skill based, like because I'm playing well, I'm unlocking better stuff. So like based on my individual skill, I'm able to earn better rewards consistently. So I find it more fulfilling as someone who likes competitive gaming, because like only the top 200 players get rewards for the best rewards. So you need to like be one of the best players, which is slightly pay to win, but also like I beat people with better teams than me consistently. Like people lose games when they make the difficulty go up, and I'm like beating them with a more budget team. So works for me. I wanted to look at this new Mario game. What is it? The Mario.
Yeah. Paul, did you know there's a new Mario
stuff.
game? There's a new Mario game. Check it out.
Wonder.
We'll have to see about playing this one.
I'm super
Paul's
down
a
if you guys
huge
want to
Mario
play it.
fan.
Here's the Switch trailer from 3 weeks ago.
Let's see it.
What was happening?
Show me.
Join
the
Mario and friends
Okay,
as
this
they
looks good.
run, jump, and power up through an adventure across a whole new land
These
in
elephants look cool.
the Super Mario Brothers Wonder Game.
God, this looks dope.
Welcome to the Flower Kingdom. Mario and friends were invited here by the benevolent Prince Florian. But Bowser, the king of the Koopas, had other plans. With just a single touch of the mysterious Wonder Flower, Bowser merged with Prince Florian's castle.
Oh shit.
Now, it's up to Mario and friends
hell.
to stop Bowser and save the Flower Kingdom.
Yeah, I would definitely play that game.
This is the Flower Kingdom. It's made up of 7 distinct areas to explore. Your adventure begins
7
in
worlds,
Pipe
I
Rock
think she means.
Plateau. A world of ice and clouds awaits in Fluff Puff Peaks. And at the heart of the Flower Kingdom are the Petal Isles. Plus, more areas to explore. A rich variety of courses await. Move around the map in each world to select a course. You can even walk freely through open areas you find. And play the courses in any
Okay.
order you like.
I like that. So it's not like a linear, because pretty much all the previous Mario's was like
That's
course
true,
1,
yeah.
course 2, course 3, course 4,
Yeah,
Bowser.
you usually, I mean,
This
sometimes
one's
you can
kinda
find like portals between the worlds, but yeah, it's pretty linear.
This one seems much more like open area. I wonder if they still have like if you can run into enemies in between these and you have to fight them. Like I kind of like that about
Yeah, I like that too, actually.
the route running of Mario.
This looks super
Besides
cool. I'm
Mario,
very
you can
much into
also play as Luigi.
It's my
it.
guy.
Luigi.
Luigi is like the Italian Lewis, basically. So I feel like Luigi's my guy.
Luigi.
Daisy. One of 2
Oh,
Toads
Daisy's in it.
and Toadette. They all play the
Toadette.
same,
Let's
so
go.
go with your favorite or mix it up. For a more easygoing
They all play the
experience,
same. I don't know how I
playing
feel
as
about
the
that. I like it
Yoshis
when they have a
or
little bit of
Nabbit
a variety.
means you won't take damage. Additionally, the Yoshis
That's for like when you have like a super young kid that just doesn't understand the game. You can just play the guy that doesn't take damage at all. That'll
Yeah.
That'll be your character, Max. You might need the help.
can flutter jump,
Oh, come on.
eat objects,
I don't
and
think.
spit them back at enemies.
Yoshi looked really overpowered too because you can do that like run jump,
That
so you can jump farther
run,
than normal
yeah.
In
characters.
elephant form, make the most of your nose and your size. Swing your trunk
Elephant
to
form?
attack
Let's
enemies,
go. That's sick.
destroy blocks,
Dude, what?
and even do this. If you store water in your trunk and spray it out, who knows what might happen?
God, that's cool.
The bubble form allows you
I'm
to
into
blow
this.
light,
So into
floating
this.
bubbles. They can be used to capture and defeat enemies from a distance.
Oh, what?
You can
do
even
a double
jump
bubble?
off them like platforms
Double
to get
bubble.
to those hard-to-reach places.
What? So you
While in
can
drill
create your
form,
own bubbles
You'll
and
get
then
a
use them to
pretty
double jump?
nifty drill.
I feel like you'll have to. Like it looked like he got one of those. You
This
know how
is
there's like
good.
3 big coins on each level. You're probably gonna have to be able to use the
Oh,
bubbles.
for sure.
Get some of the harder
And
coins.
if you play this game the way Paul plays it, you gotta like get all the coins and all the star coins and all the like whatever. Like I don't know. Paul is a completionist when it comes to these games.
I am too. That's the
I
way
usually
to play.
I usually run all the way through just straight away. And Paul's like when I play it with Paul, he's like, no, we can't leave this world. We still have to find all the star coins.
I usually do first. I run through all the levels, then I go back and get all the.
Yeah,
All the
that's
coins
that's
is how
what
I
I
do it.
do.
I usually
Paul
do.
does it like straight through 100%. Like by the time he gets to the end, he has everything.
I usually do one run through where I'm just speeding through all the levels, and I'm like, okay, now I need to like go get good at these levels. Here's drill mode. I don't think I've seen this one either. Is
This
new.
makes dealing with spiky enemies a
Oh, what? They
breeze.
just drop in your head and you're fine.
Or you can use
what?
it to drill down. It also allows you to burrow and move through the ground.
What?
Oh,
you
you
can
can
even
Bugs
burrow
Bunny.
into the ceiling.
Whoa! I wasn't expecting company.
Plus,
The
the
flower talk to you?
classic fire form makes a return.
Of course it does. I wonder if they'll have the freeze.
When
Freeze
you
one, too.
touch a wonder flower
Freeze
in a
power,
course,
or there's the
a
penguin.
wonder effect will trigger.
What?
Oh,
Pipes might
It's like
start
the fucking
moving.
the DMT
A
of Mario.
stampede of enemies can appear,
oh my.
or the terrain may tilt. There are even wonders where your
God damn,
character
that's cool.
transforms.
What?
Mario might become a Goomba or
Ah,
a
Goomba
spike
with a
ball.
hat.
This game looks like it's gonna be a ton of
When
fun.
you touch a wonder
Yeah, I'm
flower,
into this.
always expect the unexpected.
So the wonder flower is just kind of like a grab bag of like random shit that
Collect a
could
wonder
happen. Huh?
seed.
Yeah, but that also means like every level is gonna have a second level basically. Because if you play a level and full clear it, it's gonna be a totally different experience than when you grab the wonder seed. It's gonna be like or the wonder whatever. It's gonna like basically make it so you can play each level twice with different playthroughs, which is pretty sick
That's-
if you like replaying and getting the most content out
Yeah.
of these games.
Right? It's pretty
And the
sick if
course
you like
will
Mario.
return to normal.
Groovy
Badges.
funky.
You can unlock in-game badges that change up the way you play when equipped. Slow your fall with the parachute cap badge.
That's pretty sick.
Shoot vines in
what?
midair and stick to walls with the grappling vine badge.
What?
Recover from dangerous drops instantly with the safety bounce badge.
What?
Draw a nearby moolah with the coin magnet
That's a
badge.
cheap. That's cheap.
Become invisible
Oh,
to
the
your
coin one's
enemies
cool. It's like
and
coin magnet.
yourself with
I
the
don't like that.
invisibility badge.
Invisible, you can't even see
You will
yourself.
not stop dashing with the jet run badge.
That's cool
From the
too.
convenient to the unconventional.
Although I feel like you could just
there
jet
are
run
even
without
more
a badge.
badges for you to try and find your favorite way to play.
I wonder if there's ever like if you use a badge you can't get certain unlocks. You have to do it like raw.
Right. Yeah. Like the badge
Up
seems
to
like it's a
4
little.
people can play
that's
locally
cheap.
on the same Nintendo Switch
That's what
system.
I'm talking
Pick
about.
your favorite character
That's
and
what's up.
jump into the adventure together. If a player is defeated in local co-op, their character will become a ghost. If another player
So it's kind of
reaches
replacing the
them,
bubble that they
they'll
used to
jump
have.
right back into action. Plus, you
Oh,
can
that's
ride
cool.
Yoshi.
That's pretty cool.
If you connect online,
Bye, Yoshi.
you might see live player shadows. Other people around the world playing in
Oh, that's cool,
real
too.
time. You can revive other players, send greetings,
Oh,
and share in-game
Okay, that's
items.
cool.
You'll get to experience a subtle connection with players online as you enjoy the adventure together. You can also create a room to get together with friends. Here, you can see which courses your friends are playing, enter courses together, and even race through certain courses.
So maybe if we get this game and we can play it on stream, if anybody wants to join us.
Yeah, and then anyone else could join and be like a ghost or like whatever. That's pretty cool. I don't know. I feel like they don't make bad Mario games, so. Or if they do, I haven't seen one yet. Maybe.
Mario's from Color's Fire.
Jump into the
Yeah, that's pretty
unexpected
much.
with
I
Mario.
feel like
How's it not
Nintendo just doesn't. They don't make bad games.
So Mario versus Donkey Kong? I don't even know what this game is. I didn't hear about this one.
The toys are back in town. Donkey Kong. Mario. The
like a
rivalry
puzzle
that
game?
heated up on the Game Boy Advance system reignites on the Nintendo Switch system. With his eyes on the prize, Donkey Kong has stolen all the mini Mario
You play
toys
as
from the
Donkey Kong?
factory. And it's up to Mario to track him down. In each stage, contraptions and other challenges await. Observation and action are vital to your success. Mario needs to reach the key, but he can't quite cross the gap. That monkey's tail looks a little suspicious, though, doesn't it? If Mario does this, now he can get across and safely grab the key.
I feel like this looks cool too, but the other one looks
Too
way
high?
cooler.
Yeah, this isn't really my style, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Sonic
looks like you-
Superstars. They're dropping so many new games I haven't heard about. Sonic Superstars.
Sonic and friends are spin dashing into a brand new 2D side-scrolling game, Sonic Superstars.
Back to the
12
OG kind of
brand
like
new
side
zones
scroll
away.
game, huh?
Speed through beautiful world.
I was a Sega Genesis kid growing up. I never really had the Nintendo consoles, so Sonic was kind of the main platformer. But honestly, Sonic was never my favorite game on Sega.
As Sonic,
The speed that Sonic had back then
take
was
to the
just like so
skies
fucking.
as Tails,
No other game was
scale
that
walls
fast
and
paced.
glide as Knuckles,
Knuckles
or
can fly.
swing a powerful hammer as
I thought
Amy
Tails could
Rose.
fly.
I guess Knuckles like glides, but
Okay.
I like Knuckles. I always like the Sonic game that was on Dreamcast. They had I don't remember the name of it, but
Oh, the like open world one, right?
yeah, that one was really
It
fun.
was like Mario
Harnessing the
64.
incredible power
but
of the
Sonic.
Chaos Emeralds, you can summon a storm of clones, uncover hidden secrets, and so much more.
Ooh, real waterfalls.
And for the first time in the series, local co-op
Okay,
is
that's
available
sick.
for up to 4 players.
This game seems like it
Alright.
would not work with. It moves so fast; it'd be so.
Yeah,
hard to
that's
play
what I was about
co-op.
to say. It's like, dude, if you guys don't all stick together pretty much in sync, you're gonna get left behind.
Oh, because it launched 2 days ago. Dun, dun, dun.
Combine your powers
Nintendo
and
games
take
all
on
just
the
stick music,
evil
too.
Dr. Eggman. When Sonic Superstars launches on the Nintendo
Fall 2023. All right, let's do this giveaway and then let's get into some off the rails.
Yeah, I shared some good ones.
Mario vs. Donkey Kong was one of the first arcade games. Yeah, that was Mario's introduction was in Donkey Kong. Like Mario was Jumpman. That was his character name. We went over this at stream many moons ago, or like the origin of Mario and all the characters. It was pretty fun. I also played Crash Bandicoot. I had a
Crash Bandicoot was pretty cool.
we went from Sega Genesis to PlayStation 1, and then we got a Sega Dreamcast. But
The
I like Crash
Dreamcast was
Bandicoot.
so ahead of its time. I remember, what was it? Crazy Taxi was like the one.
yeah, we
Played a
played
lot
that.
of Crazy Taxi.
I played a lot of Soul Calibur. That's like the only fighting game I've ever really played. And that
Soul
was
Calibur
Dreamcast.
too, yeah. That's
I
a
also
good
like
one.
Power Stone was a sick fighting game where like you got these gems. It's kind of like Super Smash, where like if you collected 3 of these things, and you got an ultimate, and the ultimates were super fun in that game. But that game was sick because you could like fight with the environment. There would be like a lamppost. You could pick up the lamppost and smack someone with it. So it was like, and you could destroy the levels. There's level destruction. Power Stone was a really fun game. What other games did we play on Dreamcast? Dreamcast had a bunch of like exclusive games too that were only on Dreamcast that we played. There's one that my brother and I played where it's kind of like it's almost like a what's that like side-scrolling, really hard shooter game?
Contra.
Yeah, it was like Contra, but it was like 3D, and I think it was top-down, so you could go like up, down, left, right. But it was like a 2-player shooting game, and my brother and I played a ton of that. I wish I could remember the name. I feel like it's called like The Expendables, but now I think that's just the movie. I don't know if that's what the game's called.
There is a movie called The Expendables, so
It's a series of movies with a ton of action stars, but this was like before that
Yeah.
existed. I feel like I'm just misremembering the name.
The
Pen
Expendables.
Triathlon. That's or Pen Ice Athlon. It had a weird name. That was like a weird
don't know.
racing game. That was kind of like Blankos. That
Walter.
apparently is one of the only people in the world that played. Whenever I talk about it, people are like, "What? What are you talking about? That's not a game anybody's heard of."
I was really into. There was a game called on the N64. It was like track and field something or another, but it was just a
think I
bunch of
played that
mini
one.
games.
That was
I
kinda like-
gave myself blisters on my hands from like playing the
Smashing.
controller because you had to like mash like left and right or something, and I would just like take my hand and just like rub it on the like buttons like and just fuck my hand up.
That's
But
how
I set new world records. So
there was like a Olympics game on Sega that we played. That game, even like I'd play with my friends in college. It was like such a frustrating and fun game because there's one where like whoever taps A and B the fastest runs fastest. So you're just like on the controller, like
yeah, dude. I'm pretty fast at that, so you know.
Let me see if I can find best Dreamcast. We got another Grubfish open. If anyone wants to join, exclamation point neon on their wallet.
All right, let's see some of these off the rail videos. I shared a couple this week, and I want to see.
Let me see real quick if I can find this Dreamcast game first. Headhunt. That in it. Seaman, that looks terrifying. Not like that. Sega
looks
was back
like-
when we had a Dreamcast, and now I'm getting back into sports, kind of. But the NFL 2K and the NBA 2K series were great. That was before Madden had like exclusive rights to NFL stuff, so they could have all the players and teams. Sonic Adventure, I think, was the game.
Right.
Power Stone, I was talking
Dude.
about it. They know what's up. House of the Dead, Resident Evil, Metropolis, Street Racer.
House of the Dead was cool. Especially if you had like those light guns, because then you could basically do the
Ooh,
arcade.
Jet
stuff
Set.
at
Do you
home.
remember the Jet Set series? This game was
Oh,
sick.
Jet Set, yeah.
You rollerbladed
You're
around,
like,
you're
you're
trying
like
to spray paint
rollerblading
stuff.
and tagging the city. Yeah, that shit was dope.
Virtua Tennis. I
That
also
also had
played
a
the
fun-
crap out of Virtua Tennis. I loved Virtua Tennis. Crazy Taxi.
Damn, dude, I haven't thought of Jet Set in a while.
Soul Calibur's the #1 game. I played the crap out of that too.
Soul Calibur that's a classic. I remember when they re-released it on like
feel
the next gen consoles on like Xbox and PlayStation and I think GameCube, and then each of the consoles had like a character specific to that console. I thought that was really cool. I think like I was always jealous because like I think PlayStation had like Darth Vader, and I had it on Xbox, and the Xbox character was Spawn. And Spawn is cool as shit. Like, don't get me wrong, playing as Spawn in Soul Calibur was dope. But like, I always wanted to play as Darth Vader.
Oh my god, this broke again. I wonder if I can find the game I'm looking for. If it's not even the top 75 games, I feel like NFL 2K. I play that one.
They used to do like
Maybe
what
I
was
should
that
type-
called? Like
I feel like it's
the-
definitely not.
what was that? There was like that arcade style NFL game, like Blitz, maybe.
It was called Expendable. I'm not a fucking lunatic. It is Millennium Soldier Expendable. See if we can find a YouTube video of this. This game is super fun though. My brother and I never beat it. We played it so much. Expendable Sega Dreamcast. But it was like a 2-player side-scrolling shooting game. Retro review.
Or Mass Effect and some UK.
Let me see if I can find co-op. This co-op was up. We could play 2-player. Here we go. You were like,
so much called Halo 2 back in the day.
yeah, you're running around. I guess it wasn't quite top
Oh
down.
damn! No,
You could
this
pick
is
up
like
power-ups for your
over
your
the shoulder
weapons.
almost. Damn, this is pretty ahead of its time.
My brother and I played a ton of this game. We loved it. See if we can find some enemies. Why are there no enemies in any of these shots? Oh, there's an
This
enemy.
guy's
This is a
playing.
boss.
This guy's playing on easy, like some kind of coward.
There they are. Like you're shooting these like weird alien things. But it reminded me of Contra because you can dodge the bullets. So it's kind of about like strafing the dodge the bullets while also trying to shoot and aim at people.
It definitely
Yeah,
has
this game
Contra
is-
vibe.
This game is cool. I feel like I played a bunch of games that nobody's ever heard of. 1010 is the other one. Try
Dude, but
Isolon. which is-
Buzz
I mean,
King
it's
Crazy
cool.
Taxi was definitely Sega. That was like a Dreamcast like launch title.
So
That
this
game
is
was
1010 Try Isolon. This is like reminds me of Blankos. Holy shit, Isolon. They had fun characters.
About to begin.
But you were like, you'd slide on your belly. This was one type of racing. You'd slide on your belly and then you'd run and you'd swim. And that's why there's a tri-isolon. There's 3 different types on each course. And you pivot between them. And then different characters, like certain characters would be faster sliding, certain characters would be faster swimming, and certain were running. They had different stats. So you had to like try to figure out like where you could go ahead. Let's see if we can fast forward
I
when
see.
runs. This is what reminds me of Blankos. This had like a running thing. But you could also punch people in your running, so you could like slam into people and knock them over. This is like one of the weirdest games I've ever played, but I remember it fondly. It's one of the few games Jessica, my stepsister, liked. So my brother, Jessica, and I could all play it together. We'd play 3-player and race each other.
This looks pretty fun.
It's almost like Fall Guys too, a little bit, like old school Fall Guys. There's also like there'll be like acorns that can hit you and you have to dodge them. So it's like there's like obstacles and stuff when you're running. And here's the swimming.
It's definitely giving Fall Guys vibes.
And then here's the third thing, the A stroke for the swimming. I don't know. This is a fun, zany game that I've never met anybody else in my entire life who played. I don't know where my dad got this game when he bought it for us for like Christmas or whatever.
Your dad always had his finger on like the gaming pulse. Honestly, you had a bunch of like crazy gaming things, and that was way before. That was like way after Sega and stuff.
Yeah, he was always into like buying whatever the newest, like every Christmas, even after like I went to college and stuff. Like he had a PlayStation 4 or whatever, like, and he would just buy like the newest games and like he'd be like, "Oh, check out, I got like all the top rated newest games," and I play them for like a couple days when I went home for Christmas. Then nobody would play them for the rest of the year. But my dad was
Yeah.
always on top
I
of
remember
that.
that. He'd come home for Christmas and he'd have like there'd be like games that were just still like wrapped, like still haven't been unopened, but they're like he's like, "Oh yeah, I got the like brand new whatever." And it's just like, "Damn, dude. This game's fuck." It's like no, it's a shame no one's playing them.
Some of the games like Little Big Planet was really sick.
Yeah, that was super dope. I love that one.
All right, we got some off the rails videos. Let's get into those.
Let's see which ones.
This
Who
is
shared this
from our pal Yamster.
I think I saw
Wait, I think I
Paul
missed-
shared some too.
Oh, wait, was this you, Max? Now I'm confused where we ended last time. I think I went to. Okay, we're gonna go back a video. We'll watch this in a second, just so I can stay in order. This is from Max. I know we watched this last week. All right, now I know where we are. So we actually are on the Yamster video. Boom.
My mom and you told her that you wanted to take her out on a date? Is that the fucking secret you wanted me to tell the fucking world?
Your mom bad as hell. You can't blame me.
Why would you fucking contact my mom?
Because their daughter didn't want me, so I had to level up.
I literally, my mom was like, oh my God, I saw that video of you and that boy blew up, blah, 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 blah. I put you guys in contact because she thought it was really cute. And now she's telling me that you want to fuck her. That's weird, Hayden. Don't you think that's fucking, don't you think that's weird? Don't you think that's a little weird that you're hitting up my mom?
Would you rather have a Charmander or a Charizard, huh?
You messaged my mom and you...
Okay,
I feel like that's gotta be staged, but that is pretty
sound
hilarious.
logic, dude. If not, he's doing it for the lulz. But
That's some
I
bold.
lulled.
That's some bold hitting on
Would
your
you rather
friends.
have a Charmander or a Charizard? And he's right. A Charizard's better.
You got to level up, man.
Yeah,
That was a
it's
good one,
like
though, Yamster. That was,
the daughter
that's
didn't want me, so I had to level up.
That's some premium off the rails content. I couldn't imagine like doing that as a youth though. Like that would take some balls to fucking slide into your friend's mom's DMs and like hit on them. Like,
Yeah,
like you know your friend's gonna find out about that, but that also
That's
wasn't like a thing back when we were like you would have had to do that
Yeah,
in
you weren't
person back
sliding
in our
into
age. There
DMs.
were no DMs, there was no social media, so you would have to like
right. You
to
go
your
knock on
friend's
someone's
house
door and
just-
be like, "Can your mom come out and play?"
Yeah, like I feel like the level of balls it takes to do that in person versus over like DMs is like
That's true. Yeah.
that shit wasn't happening back in my day.
Back in
Feel
my
old.
day. Yeah.
All right, this is another one from Yamster.
Pretty good.
The
Pretty
Yam
good
Man.
find.
That was a great one. That was also, even though it is comedy, that was like he nailed it. He's like, "You're gonna level up." Why would you want a Charmander? when you
Yeah.
could have
Even
a
if it's
Charizard?
staged, the acting was not bad. I enjoyed
right.
it.
So this is from Yamster. The moment he knew that he got fucked up. Oh, he just turned around. Oh shit, he got a bat.
Oh, he's road raging.
He can pull out a gun or something.
He's gotta level up, dude. Oh, it's like
Holy
a
shit.
fucking, it's like an
He's got
M16 or
an
something.
AK-47.
Yeah, damn, dude. Guy
I was
pulled out
not
like an
I was
assault
expecting like
rifle.
a pistol. I was like, he's gonna out weapon him, but I was not expecting a fucking AK-47. That's like
Yeah.
who's driving around with an AK-47 in their passenger seat? Like,
He's
that's,
like, let me just whip out my assault rifle
I don't know
for
that it's
duck-
even legal to own an AK-47 in the United States.
for duck hunting.
But damn, that's some road rage right there. And somebody said, not a pistol, not a mini gun, a fucking AK-47. And that was my thing. It was like, it's like a fucking, like, it's a bold gun to just have sitting in your car.
Yeah. That would be hilarious to get pulled over with that. It's just like, yeah, that's for hunting.
I've also never been like, I've never been in a scenario where I've gotten out of my car to like try to fight someone. Like that's,
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know, people are too crazy for me to like get out of my car to like confront them. Even if I've like had the urge to, but I'm like, nah.
it's just a waste of like, if your issue is that someone's wasting your time on the road, getting out of your car and fighting them is an even bigger waste of time. So like, I don't understand the motivation.
Right.
It's like, how much free time do you have that like you're upset they cut you off, which makes you what 30 seconds later to where you're trying to go, and that's like
Yeah, I was at the drive-through last night, and the car in front of me like opened the door and just threw a bunch of trash on the floor, and I was just like, I want to get out and just like throw this trash back into their window when they start ordering, but I'm also like, I don't want to get shot, so I'll just not.
all right. Let's do this one. Came from Max.
I could use my dash cam footage though and shame them on the internet.
That's effective strategy. All right. There was an attempt to power up during a fight, is what this says.
Oh yeah, this is I saw this and I was like, this is me playing Sea of Thieves. Yeah.
The context is if anybody play Sea of Thieves, when you eat food, it heals you. So like in the middle of shooting and sorting people, like people are pulling out bananas and eating them and stuff. So this guy's totally like healing.
This is like the real life version of that. I saw this and I was like, oh yeah, this is Sea of Thieves. Like, hold on a second.
What is going on in this? Like,
dude, I have no idea.
Why are they trying
That's
to take
pretty good though. That's pretty good.
He's treating it like a boss fight, getting his HP back up. Trying to eat the Senzu mango to recover. It says,
Pretty
what my
much,
enemies see when I'm fighting in Skyrim.
I think more people than me had that same thought of like, this is like the video game thing.
That's what it seems like to me. All right. We got another one from Max.
Oh, what I did.
Reddit.
What was this one?
Yes, 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 no.
Oh,
These are
okay.
sometimes pretty brutal.
Let's see.
Says, I love this guy, what he does. Truly the most hands-on educational teacher in electrical safety.
15,000 volts, 2 nanofarad capacitors.
Oh, yeah,
I'll
this one.
use my original magic wand that can generate over 100,000 volts to charge my capacitor. And an arc will jump between the legs when the voltage is high enough. Wow, that was strong. See, the capacitor is so...
That was funny, but then
How did it just shock him? I want to see what that happened.
it's like the residual, like stored up electricity in the capacitor.
They're just holding it.
That
Even though it's
was
covered in
strong.
rubber.
See, the capacitor is so...
No, he hit himself in the hand.
The
there.
wand. Yeah, the wand gets him.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
that
gonna
was
say,
like
that thing's
that was
wrapped in
okay.
Rubber.
It gets even better though.
This guy shouldn't be teaching anybody anything. He's just shocking himself like that.
Yeah. He's like, fuck. He kind of gathers himself.
See, the capacitor is so...
Yeah, that got me. The second shock is perfect.
Always discharge your capacitors before handling a circuit.
I like how he like so quickly recovers to like talking about that shock noise. He almost sounded like Mario, and he's like wow 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 wow. And he died.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's for real. Just a little bit more
See,
of a
the capacitor is
reverb
so...
would have been great.
that's Mario losing in Mario 64.
Yeah.
See, the capacitor is so...
That's pretty
I
great.
didn't even think of that. Totally sounds like Mario getting shocked. He definitely like this. I don't know. The first shock, it was like, okay, it's funny, but then the fact that he
Yeah,
gets
the
shocked
second
a
one-
second time.
Especially because it's right after like you could see him reset. He's like, okay,
Yeah, he like
this is where the
resets,
edit's going
calms down. That was a good one. I enjoyed that.
all right, this one's from Paul from the I'm the
Oh,
main
let's-
character
let's see what
subreddit.
Paul- Okay, let's see what Paul did.
I feel like Paul is most likely to post a video where someone might have died in it, and from our
That's true. Paul does post some pretty messed up stuff.
sometimes Paul posts up and like that guy
All
died.
right, let's
Like
see.
I don't know if we should be watching this on stream.
This already
It says,
looks
"I'm the main
menacing.
character." YouTube gets reminded he's not the main character. All right, this guy's probably gonna
Okay.
get slapped.
You guys want to be my first kiss? What? You want to be my first kiss?
Hey, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
If you kiss me,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have a problem with it. I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yeah.
Damn,
Oh.
that guy got knocked the fuck out. I feel like that's misleading though. He said I'm not gonna have a problem with it. I'll enjoy it.
Damn, that punch too. Like he holds the pose at the end a little bit.
How fast did that guy? Like he exits same frame so quickly, you can't see how hard he got hit. That sound too,
Damn,
like
that's a
sounds like he
solid
fucking
uppercut.
broke his jaw.
All right. I mean, it's not a bad video, but I feel like Paul has posted better videos than that in the past. That's just like the one where the guy got punched in the face. It's all right. I don't know. What do people think? Is it funny? Paul's like,
I like
Paul's in
this
the kitchen
guy's.
making food right now.
Guy
It's all
said
right.
security dude definitely pulled that punch, knew exactly what he was doing, and he said he had his priorities in order, didn't want to spill his soup.
Yeah, he puts the soup down and he's like, "Whoa!"
That is, I don't think he even put the soup down. I think the soup's in his hand. Yeah,
Oh,
he
you're right.
punches
It's
him
on his
with
hand.
the soup in his hand. That's the most impressive part. Is he knocked a man
Okay.
out without dropping his soup? Look at that, soup intact.
And he
Then
goes
just goes in
right
for
back
another
to
bite
eating
of
it
his soup.
too. Yeah, damn, dude. I mean, honestly, I do kind of like to see these kind of like prank people just get fucking smacked up because it's really annoying to see people like just bother each other all the
Talking
time.
with some random person in public, like, fuck around, you find
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, exactly. He goes
Somebody else
from
is like,
fucking
it's
around
like,
to finding out pretty quick.
He punched him like the Rock'em Sock'em Robots go.
Yeah, exactly. That was a solid uppercut. I feel like, if you saw the guy, his head actually like comes up and there's like a little like his neck gets really long, just like those robots.
He lost that round for sure. You're gonna have to push his head
Yeah.
back down and then do your next round.
It is satisfying to see like the harassed YouTube people get theirs. So I'll give you that, Paul. That was fun.
All right, this is from Max.
Oh yeah, this is the Uber driver. Classic. This is a classic line.
Who's the hottest Uber driver you've ever had?
I never went to Uber driver.
Has he never heard of Uber? Like, what plane is this man listening to? They thought he said Uber Jobber.
Who's the hottest Uber driver you've ever had?
I never went to Uber driver.
I also love that he just thinks Uber Java is a thing. He's just like, yeah. Paul says he thinks he mistook it for Abu Dhabi. Maybe.
Even that, he was way off.
Either way.
Samsonite, I was way off. It's also a weird question to be asking someone, like, what's the hottest Uber driver you've had? Like, how are you supposed to answer that? Like, there's a person that was hot. Like, unless you have a picture
Right.
of him, like, who is this content
Yeah,
for?
I don't know. Honestly, I usually just see the back of the head of the Uber driver I have. It's very rare that I'll like actually.
I wouldn't know
get
how
a-
to answer that question. I've been in
Yeah.
a fair amount of Ubers. Like, I don't know who my hottest Uber driver is. That's not.
I'd be like, I don't know. They're usually I don't know. It doesn't like stand out to me that they're hot.
Usually more
but-
worried about whatever smells are coming out of the Uber.
Yeah,
I've been in some
usually the
stinky
Uber.
Ubers. I'm like, what?
It's usually
Like,
the
who
Uber
keeps
itself
these
that's hot. It's the AC's just not on properly, especially if I'm in like an electric car and they can't run the AC because it drains their battery and they're trying to drive for like 8 hours straight.
That's a fail. I feel like electric cars probably aren't the best idea. I thought this was funny. This is one of the fails compilations we watched last night. It's a little
yeah,
girl
let's
trying
see.
to read what a seat says.
What does it say?
Connection is fun.
Connection is fun. That
And it clearly says cocaine is fun on the seat. Connection is fun.
Well,
that's
it's good to learn.
Connection is fun.
connection is fun. That's it. That's what that says.
Damn,
Who
dude.
writes cocaine is fun, and that's like a fucking children's swing set too. Like, do you think someone has just blasted out of their mind on coke, swinging back and forth?
They're just sharing the word, dude. Spreading the word. Letting the kids know.
I thought that was funny. And then
Buick takes pics of his Uber drivers. No, I don't. I've
All of
never
them.
actually been to Uber Java.
I've never been to Uber Java. That was also a weird way to answer that question because it's like even if it said you had, was he thinking like had sex with? Like, like I don't know. Like the way he even like that the way that man's brain interpreted that question was very strange to me.
Right.
All right, this one was because I was looking for a video that we saw last night on a compilation of somebody splashing someone, and it was not the video that I was looking for, but it ended up being a crazy video. So it
Let's
says
see this.
a $1 bet this man had to jump into this puddle.
Lakeem in his nice ass shoes about to jump in this fucking puddle.
This is like a okay.
I was not expecting him. His entire head, like I think that covered his head. Like
Dude, he went
he's
like
completely
all
underwater
the
here.
way
Look at this
under.
frame. There is no man. He just got swallowed by that fucking hole.
Dude, what is this? Like a parking lot? That seems like a hazard.
That's super dangerous.
Lakeem in his nice ass shoes about to
Worried
That's a
about ruining
good-
his
that's a
shoes. He's gonna
dollar
ruin his whole
well spent.
outfit.
jump in this fucking puddle.
That was $1 well spent on whoever made that bet with him. Jesus, dude, that hole. Somebody put up a phone or something, man. What the hell?
You should get a lot more than $1 for that.
Damn. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, that wasn't the video I was looking for, but what I found is pretty great as well. Let's
No
see.
doubt.
We got a Grubfish open. I'm gonna have to manually do it, but if you want to join, !neon, just so I can get your name on the list.
Yeah.
Hopefully they fix Grubfish.
Paul just finished making food here. I might have to break away to eat this. This is like a two-handed food thing.
I got 2 more videos, but catch you later, Max. This is a reporter fail.
Okay, I'll watch this one.
Oh! What is up?
What the?
That's because it's hot outside. Stuff like that happens. Was that live? Are we live?
Oh yeah, everybody saw
Are
it.
we live? Yeah, there's just a big bug flying through, but the guy freaks the fuck out.
See you guys tomorrow.
What is
Thanks
up?
for joining us today.
That's because it's hot outside. Stuff like that happens. Was that live? Are we live?
Are we live?
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother.
Gradwell's either got attacked by a large bug or a small drone. I'm not sure which. He needs to shake it
small
off now.
drone.
And Taylor.
All right. I got it.
I thought that was a great fail. We got one more reporter fail. This is a classic. The context is kind of sad. It's because someone died, but the way they butcher the person's name is the funniest shit that I've heard in a long time.
Oh,
To say their final goodbyes to this fall.
So the person's name is Deirdre Mengado, and this is how the reporter says it.
In Louisville police officer D.D. Megadoodoo. I'm sorry.
Oh no. Okay, I gotta go.
D.D. Megadoodoo. One of the top comments is like, fucking Deirdre bullied this woman in high school, and like this is her way of getting back at her. Like, how do you possibly butcher a name that hard?
To say their final goodbyes to this fallen Louisville police officer D.D. Megadoodoo. I'm sorry.
No one in the world has ever been named Megadoodoo. I'm sorry, that's not a real name, but that is a pretty epic fucking misread. It's so far away from Megadoodoo too. I feel like that's like intentional, right? Like, but maybe not. Maybe they just misread it. All right, and then we got one more video for today, and I'll probably wrap this stream up. Wow, we've already been going for 2 hours. Time flies when you're having fun off the rails. So this one is just a classic. Like, this is a fire demonstration about fire safety, and it goes about as poorly as it possibly could. Like, these are professional firefighters, and let's see what happens.
Ordu, Turkey. Hundreds watch a fire safety exhibition. The first demonstration doesn't go so well.
So it starts out with they're trying to like blow out a fire they put on the ground, and immediately that doesn't go well. So they're like, let's up the stakes. Instead of this went so poorly that let's up the stakes. The next one's insane.
Seems to spread the flames better than it douses them. Luckily, nobody gets hurt. Not yet.
This is one of the wildest things. I don't know what the fuck they're trying to prove here. They're just starting a fire with a bunch of fucking wood in the middle of a street. But not only are they putting wood in the middle of the fucking street, he's spraying like lighter fluid all over it. Like wood doesn't just light on fire on its own. Man engulfs himself in flames. And then not only is he on fire, then he fucking shoots the fire. Check this out. That's like a fucking flamethrower. Like he's like napalming the reporter. Yeah, these are fire experts doing a fire safety demonstration. And it's like literally the worst fire safety I've ever seen, which is tons of irony. It's impressive how badly they messed that up.
Fire and fear create chaos.
It's like he was like Molotov cocktailing someone. That's insane.
There's too much fuel on the wood. The firefighter strikes a match.
He's also bending over with the fuel he was dumping on the wood 3 inches from the fire he's lighting. And then that catches on fire, which becomes a bomb.
He's in go. He tries to shake the flames off his arm. He throws gas and fire on the spectators.
Literally looks like a fucking like war move. Like you would do that in fucking combat in like Red Alert or something with a flamethrower guy. Yeah, that shit is insane. And yeah, maybe don't go to fire demonstrations in Turkey. They're pretty unsafe from what I've been able to see. That feels like a video game weapon, like making a Molotov cocktail, like in friggin' Counter-Strike. But they accidentally made one in a fire safety demonstration. All right. We will give away, what's our last giveaway? We'll give away this collaboration between Novo Pangea and, why can't I show it? Show me the artwork. This is from the Lewd Momoko collection. This was a collaboration between Novo Pangea and Lewd Momoko. I think it's pretty sick. Shout out to Black Fang, creator of the Lewdies. And then we also, earlier we gave away a Hero Sketch Pack, which if you're interested in the Hero Sketch Packs, we have a coupon right now. It's 50% off, buy one, get one 50% off that you can get at the Novo Pangea Shopify. So if you're interested in that, let me paste our code in before we end. If you're playing Novo, this is the code that gets you 50% off. And then let me get the Shopify URL real quick. Right here, real quick, like. And that gets you the sketch pack. Sorry, not the writer packs. They give you artworks, sketches of the next heroes that will be coming out, and you can burn them for creator credits. So if you're trying to get like lands or you're trying to get workers and stuff, you can. It's not quite a blend, but it's essentially blend them. You lose the card, and they turn into the game cards, because these don't have game functionality. They're just artwork, but you can turn the artwork into the game stuff. So if you don't like the artwork or you get duplicates or whatever, you can turn it in. But I think it's pretty cool because if you like collecting the artwork, you get the artwork. And if you like the game stuff, then you can just immediately get rid of the artwork into the game stuff. Uh-oh, wrong link. Trying to find the link. Give me a second. Apologies, everybody. I had this open, then I reset my browser to try to fix Grubfish, and then Grubfish broke anyway. Novo Shop, here we go. Which they are $7. So you can get one for $7 and then one for $3.50 half off. It'd be $10.50 for 2 packs. And Max got enough to buy a land or like a building with his 1 pack. So you might not get the same RNG as Max. I can't guarantee it. But if you get 2 packs, there's a good chance you can blend that into some game stuff if you're trying to play the game. Do our last plug before I end this. Yeah, we'll be giving away the Novo Pangea collab, and maybe tomorrow we'll give away our last sketch pack. So if you're interested, come back tomorrow and we'll give away another Satoshi Nakakorgi and another hero sketch pack. For now, we're giving away Umina's Whisper Image. Exclamation point neon in your wallet, although your wallet will not work. You'll have to retype it, but thanks for hanging out, everybody. It's been a fun Thursday. We'll stream tomorrow, probably around 1 p.m. I'm still trying to wake up earlier. I'd love to start at 12:30, but 1:30 has been our new starting time. It's at 2:30. So if I can, I'll try to do it an hour earlier, but I woke up today at like 1. I was up to like 5 a.m. ranting about NFT stuff on the internet, like I do. But if you want to hang out in between now and then, you can join our Neon Space Discord. I'll probably be talking about Thursday night football tonight. There's a football game on, and I'm now a football fan, so I'll be talking about that in the chat. I don't know let's see if my fantasy has any players. I don't think I have anybody playing tonight. I think New Orleans is playing tonight. I think I have the defense for New Orleans. Jacksonville versus New Orleans, and yeah, my Jacksonville wide receiver is injured, so he will not be playing. Nobody else playing tonight here, except my defense will be playing. So I'll watch it to see if my defense does good. That's not really as exciting as if you have offensive players playing. Let's see yeah, no one here is playing on Thursday. So I only got the defense tonight, but NFL Rivals, if you're playing NFL Rivals, they have game time events. So they have events where you can only play with cards from either the Saints or the Jaguars. And you can actually unlock NFTs if you get top 150. You can get NFTs. But even if you don't get top 150, you unlock base card packs and you can get multiple base card players. So I feel like they're worth grinding if you're trying to build your base team or your NFT team. But I'll be doing that tonight. I was like playing the game time events. All right, here we go. I don't think we can. Yeah, this doesn't work. So we're going to have to paste this into a custom. I just got to reload. I don't know what's going on with Crittercraft these days. It's just not working. But I'll just paste in all the names here. Old school. It's crazy. This is how we used to always, like, at one point, we had people signing up for marbles in our Discord, and then I would take their wallets and paste them into a notepad and then do the marble races. And that's how I did, like, every day. We didn't even do the exclamation point play. Come a long way from our original streams. That was a lot of manual work. But here we go. Commands won't work because we're not connected to Twitch, but it's total RNG, no skill. Although the commands are pretty RNG as well. Boom Shankar already down. Sorry about that. Got Nashville Lou and Be Wicked down. I forgot that. I don't know if Nashville Lou's still here, but I wonder, have you been playing Blockchain Brawler still? Is Brawler's going to be taking off more now that it's on? Holy crap, that just took out a lot of people. I wonder if Brawler's getting added to Epic has like increased the player base at all, because it got added to the Epic Game Store like 2 days ago. Final 3, Twelter versus Wapaka versus Seal. Oh! Twelter and Zeal are the 2 final. Who will be the winner? Also, we just shipped out our stickers. If you bought... Oh! Twelter, I think that's your second win of the day. What a guy. If you ordered any of the Neon Space 15 Minutes of Fame, Condensed Fame sticker, we stuck those in the mail. They should be, depending on where you live, showing up pretty shortly. We still have more available, too, if anybody is interested in... I feel like we should do a better job advertising our own stuff for advertising. No, Pangea Shopify. These 2 sold out, but we still have Wash Your Cheeks available. We still have Fame Condensed, Cut My Life in Pizza, and Live Dude stickers. This is the most recent one. It's $3, and we ship internationally, shipping included, so $3 flat. We already did the raffle for the shiny ones, so unfortunately the shiny ones are gone, but still got the standard stickers, and we will also be doing a VRL redemption for 2 Neon Blend tokens, so we have 20 available for that, which we're still waiting on the page to get updated. We have like a protocol that NFT Gamer TV built for us. So when that's live, I'll do an everyone tag in Discord. So if you don't want to pay fiat and you have some of our NFTs, you can blend them into Neon Blend tokens. 2 Neon Blend tokens gets you a sticker. We pay for the shipping. So yeah, you can do the VRL if you don't want to buy with fiat, but also we appreciate anybody who wants to buy with fiat. And we're starting to get a bit of a collection. We got 4 different available stickers, so you can get a whole gambit of stickers. Is gambit the right word there? What does gambit mean? I feel like I just made that up. Gambit meaning. That is definitely not the right word. A device, action, or opening remark. Why did I think that was like a group of stuff? Was I mixing that word up with something else? I don't know. I'm an idiot. Let's send our prize to a Twelter, and I'm going to eat some dinner or lunch. What time is it? It's 4 o'clock. I haven't really eaten yet today, though. I wake up and then stream immediately because I always set my alarm for like a few minutes before we stream. I did not mean to click that. And thanks for watching, everybody. It's been a fun off the rails. Tomorrow we might do some NFT gaming. I've been meaning to play Big Time for a minute, so maybe we'll play some Big Time tomorrow. I meant to do that last Friday, but I was visiting my parents. I don't really have a setup to play a game with a keyboard and a mouse. Maybe I'll do a buying the dip and raid into someone. Bundle. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I'm just an idiot. Who should I raid into? We got a bunch of people I follow live. We could do Novo Pangea. They're doing a break. Or we could do Consumer Break. He's doing he's probably doing Grubfish giveaways. Custom TV's been killing it lately, so Sneakery. 95 viewers. He's been at like 100 viewers every time I scroll over him. He's really blown up since the Wax streaming days. We'll play ourselves out with, what the hell is this? Tenacious D. They have like a freaking devil or the demon on drums. It's pretty sick. Oh, that's a blow up. They got a real guy on drums. All right. Let's watch Buying the Dip and raid into Consumer Break.
Oh man, your boy Kevin just lost.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Oh,
It's been real. Gonna dance it out for a
I
minute.
am with you. Oh man, your boy Kevin just lost lots of money. Oh, but that's okay. I am with you. Here we go. Come on, push it. Buying the dip. Buying the dip. Here we go. Come on, push it. Buying the dip. Buying the dip. Here we go. Come on, push it. Buying the dip. Buying the dip. Here we go. Come on, push it.
Oh my God, what's happening?
First of all this whining by Wall Street is making me sick. 140% of GameStop was short. GameStop was short. You can't allow Wall Street to short 75% of its stock. Crush these companies into the dirt. Thousands of stocks into the dirt. Then when the individual makes money, everyone's entrepreneurs. I have a kid who bought a house, paid $50,000 and bought a house. After decades of the shorts, you have to accept the fact that individual investors are playing the same game that you're playing, and now you're losing.
Here we go, come on, push it, buy the dip, buy the dip. Here we go, come on, push it, buy the dip, buy the dip. Here we go, come on, push it, buy the dip, buy the dip. Here we go, come on, push it. Oh my God, what's happening? Here we go, come on, push it, buy the dip, buy the dip. Here we go, come on, push it, push it, push it, buy the dip. Here we go, come on, push it, buy the dip, buy the dip. Here we go.
Can't tell if this raid works. My computer just like
There's a lot of power in organizations online. Streamline people can get together in a subreddit. Think it's really funny that the GameStop stock is going up and just assess the market in that way. There's 20,000 people live in a Discord who are spamming rocket emojis, yelling, "Go to the moon."
All right, there we go. Poor timing on my part, but thanks for watching, everybody. Spam your rocket emojis. Let's go to the moon. Buy the dip or don't. It's not financial advice. But we'll see y'all tomorrow at 1:30 or maybe earlier for some big time. Peace out, everybody.